Yo,
Hey, how's it going, everyone? I hope you can hear me. We haven't done this in a while, and now there's like what, 5,000 more of you than there were
so many
8 hours ago. That's crazy. My phone's almost dead. Oh, hey, thank you so much for the donation, Soulsy. Right off the bat, that should put you as Stream Boss. Actually, where is that? Stream Boss. Oh, it's not up for some reason. Oh well, we'll find out eventually. Yeah, 7,000, just past 7,000 subscribers. That's freaking crazy. Like, I actually can't believe that. So for those of you that are new here, my name is Ink. I run the channel Ink Thinks, and now mostly Smash Bracket. That's been most of my time. And then this is our lead researcher, Real Lemon.
How's it going? I don't have much to say. You took my introduction.
Sorry, forget everything I just said.
But yeah, I'm in charge of the research. We have like 8 researchers right now. I'm running the team, doing a huge amount of it, a lot of calculations and stuff, and helping Ink out with miscellaneous other things for the channel.
I look so short. There we go. This is gonna be.
No, I look tiny.
I like it better like this. I don't know what you all think.
Ink just has a folding chair for me, and he's got his fancy gamer chair. So we need more donations so I can match him in height. That is not what we would use donations for.
That is probably not what we'd use donations for. But yeah, Poppt1 gave us a shout out. That's crazy. I can't believe it. Ink Drinks return. That's right. Do we have the Ink Drinks emote?
Yeah, this should be on there.
I'm going to see if I can send it from my phone.
A few of them.
Let's see.
Just for members, because YouTube isn't cool with
I don't
free emotes.
Let's see.
You don't.
Ink Drinks. No, we don't have it.
I put it on there.
Nope. We got these 3 though.
Oh wait, no, I didn't put it on there because the aspect ratio was wrong. Stylish fixed that for me, but I haven't been home yet. So.
Gotcha.
Sorry, Stylish, I didn't get to take advantage of your work.
Let's see. The True Meme says, I'm prepared for the Pac-Man loss. Okay, yeah, Pac-Man versus Pikachu is our next battle, and people are so split on it.
That is the most divisive episode I've seen in terms of, like, where people have the power level of the characters. There doesn't seem to be a strong consensus on how strong either of them are, and I'm seeing everything from, like, they can barely punch their way out of the paper bag to they can destroy universes.
Yeah. People are split. I think it's a pretty one-sided match, but we'll see. Let's see. How do you feel about the dislike ratio from the Fox versus Sonic vid? I personally hated it, and I understand why Sonic fans are so salty. Well, that's very mean, Zombified. Just kidding. He says, I personally loved it, but why are Sonic fans so salty? How do you feel about it?
It was expected.
It was.
I mean, I wish that it wasn't like that. I feel like a lot of people underestimate the amount of work that the team as a whole put into it, not just the researchers or the animators, but everyone. And I get disagreeing with the results, but it felt like a lot of people were trashing on the people who made it, and that's not cool.
That's true. But in the remake, we're using Sonic X, right? Or have we not decided one way or another?
I'm pretty sure that's going to hold up. I think you should probably talk about that, because the situation has changed a little bit since you put out your update video. And there's a lot of general confusion about
so
it.
I'll get to that real fast, because we have had some updates with kind of the series and its rules as a whole since our Sonic vs. Fox video. But before I do, I want to say Dr. Hippo Time, we have him in chat. He just made the first reveal trailer, like external reveal trailer for a Super Smackdown episode, which is our series that rather than Smash Bracket where it's a tournament style and exclusive just to Smash, these are videos that are chosen by members and patrons on Patreon. Because I always wanted, like before I had this series, to make all these awesome matchups I had in my head come true, and just had no way to do it. So I want to have a way to give that to people without needing to like have them start up their own versus series. So go check out his channel, Dr. Hippo Time. You should be able to just click on it if you see it in the chat. It's a really cool reveal trailer. Have we picked anyone for Kazuya Mishima yet? Yes. The final DLC is automatically pitted against Kazuya. So Crash Bandicoot versus Kazuya.
Don't know. I don't know if that's gonna be it. Pretty sure it's Doom Guy.
I don't. Really?
Yeah.
You were. I thought you were with me on 0 out of 10.
I thought you were so wrong.
Okay, where do you guys put Doom Guy's chances of getting into the game?
Doom is like the most influential game ever.
This is true, actually. But here, let's just.
I feel like every.
Can you imagine if someone? Can you imagine if someone had the chat just right here in the center of the screen?
I think it looks good there.
Really? No. Like dividing us like this?
Yeah.
We look so far apart.
It's a symbolic difference how the chat holds our channel together.
Let's see. 1 out of 10 from Sonic Taunt. 3 out of 10 from Captain Star. Doom Guy 0 out of 10. 1 out of 10. He's got a shot. Well, he has lots of shots. His entire game's a shooter.
All right, you're all gonna look real silly in a few months.
No. Stop it, Ink. It's Waluigi. Okay, anyway. Is this lo-fi or... No, that's not lo-fi. That's going to get me copyright claimed. All right, there we go. Anyway, this is a good time to kind of transition over to why we're here today, which is, okay, this is going to be really embarrassing. I've looked a lot into this guy's channel and all of his friends for my Rise of Little Z video over on my Ink Thinks channel. If you haven't seen that, it's a great video. I talk about the YouTuber Little Z and like his first video, before his first video, like when he was a kid to where he is now, how he got there. I did a lot of research into the underdogs as a whole. I don't remember if it's Poppt, which I feel like it should be, or Poppt1. So yeah, that's embarrassing. I'm going to say Poppt, because I don't think it's Poppt1, but it also isn't spelled like Poppt. Chat is about to correct me. Did I forget to change the video description from last... No? What? Get out of town. I would not forget to do... I don't see a video description. I would not forget to change a live... a description for a live stream.
Yeah, sure.
Just 1 second. Entertain them. Tell them a joke.
What is a good joke? How about we've been meaning to stream weekly for months now, and Ink keeps ghosting me.
This is a bad joke. This isn't a good joke. Poppt1. Okay, well that was neither of the options I said. Poppt1. No, you're wrong. He might think it's Poppt1, but let's look at what's happening here. This is... I'm sorry if you have to find out this way. All right. Thank you so much for all of the donations, by the way, everyone.
These all are subscribers.
What did I say?
Donations.
Oh, gosh. Ghosting him on streams is like the least of my problems right now. I also can't read anything on chat.
Oh, you could if it was in the middle of the screen on the different colored background.
Or if I activate dark mode.
If you,
Of course! There's a big white box in the corner where the chat goes.
You just gotta log into vidIQ.
Okay, well, we're gonna make this full screen. And now, because I don't have my shortcuts, I can't get to the app. But we should be good like that. How do we look when it was full screen? Why is his nose so greasy? That's not grease. That's like an angel's aura. Poppt1 came in like Sephiroth during his reveal trailer. But instead of an angel of death, he was an angel of 7,000 subscribers. But yeah, so Poppt made a video going through our, I guess his thoughts on Smash Bracket, which is really cool. And by the international laws of YouTuber, I am required, legally speaking, of course, to react anytime, here we go. React anytime a YouTuber bigger than me makes a video and even mentions my name in passing. I just have the biggest issue with this chat. Okay, there we go. Yeah, if I can find any way to spin something into a YouTuber talking about me, if they talk about a pen that has ink in it, that's fair game.
I've never researched Cookie Run. No, sorry.
What's Cookie Run?
It is
that like Cookie Clicker?
Is it Ilia? Something like that. He messages me on Discord and asked for my opinion about a few things. He really likes the verse. I actually don't know anything about it, except that I know some lore about a dragon that got reincarnated, and he burned a lot of things.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
All right, let's try out this video.
Hey, so I've got a bit of an interesting video today. I don't know if you guys ever saw when you were growing up the show, and it was like, who would win, a Tyrannosaurus Rex or a Stegosaurus? And it kind of breaks them down, has an animated fight between the two, like which dinosaur would win. A channel by the name of Smash Bracket, which only has 2.69k subs. I reckon we can blow this channel up, guys. What this channel is it pits the Smash Bros characters against each other in a giant bracket where they animate every single fight. And it's how good they are canonically, which is how good they are in their actual game. For example, Mewtwo, he's like a low tier in Smash Bros. And in the actual Pokemon games, he's like a legendary Pokemon. Well, not Melee. So this breaks down how good the characters would actually be. If there was no balance patches, nothing going on, just straight pull it out of their game and put in a fight with another Smash Bros character. So I think this is going to be very interesting to check out. Alright, so Season 1, Episode 1, Marth Midnight vs. Kirby. So I think the start is they go on and then they explain a lot, and then at the end they show the fight, they animate the fight. So let's check out the fight.
This is not true.
But I encourage you, if you want to check out these entire videos, head on down.
With the charging damage you kill me?
I would gimp you.
Alright, click on any of my Ink Thinks videos and you'll see how dominant I am at Smash Bros. I win every match. You can't hear Ink?
Yeah, those are
Alright, I'm gonna talk like this.
That probably doesn't make it better.
That probably makes it worse. Anyway.
Do I need to scoop?
Yeah, everyone scoop. Everyone, by which I mean the two of us. Oh, real fast, before we start, do you guys see this sign? Look at this. This is, Lemon gave this to me for Christmas.
It got here in June.
It came from Russia. It had to walk a long way. And it's neon. You guys are about to see all of its neon glory light up and see just every little detail in perfect focus. This is going to be great. Ta-da! Absolutely perfect.
It might need a little bit of work.
No, this is the face of God. It looks great on our end.
Yeah, if only you guys could see how cool it looks. You would be so jealous.
Oh man, it's just light. No, it's
only the coolest of our subscribers can see its actual form like
this. Only
if it just looks
only
like
channel
blurry
members
light
and
to
patrons.
you, it's your fault.
Oh man, I'd be so embarrassed if it just looked like blurry light to me. Oh, Sephiroth congratulated us on 7K subscribers.
Oh, that's very meaningful. See, Inertimus can see it. He knows what's up.
Anyway, sorry about derailing this. I just got so excited by seeing that sign in the background. Alright. Ink is a man kid in the most amazing, glorious way. I don't know how to respond to this. This religion requires a paid subscription.
Don't they all?
We're not going to get into this. This isn't the Lucas video.
Forget I said that one.
Down to the description. Please hit subscribe on this channel. Here we go.
Woo! You said this is like your favorite fight, right?
This is my favorite.
They full animated it.
Number one favorite?
Number one favorite. I feel like the choreography was great. It shows off the characters really well, like their personalities.
Woo,
most of their abilities. There's
this is hype. The dimensional cape.
Like this.
This is my favorite moment in
Marth took his sword. Wait.
Series.
It's up there for me. I didn't know that Marth couldn't hold his sword when I wrote this. Not to mention that the sword is probably like, what, an inch long?
God, they both lost their swords. They're not going to get there first.
I like how he's praising us for keeping their canonical size in this fight.
Honorable.
Meta Knight's like 3 times, 4 times too tall.
That has been a goal
Oh my god,
for
and they
the series
full on do
from
like
the
their
beginning, but it's not very practical.
They
when we're
show
using
their
sprites
legit
for a lot
canonical
of them.
heights
Let
as
me-
well. Look how
Especially the
small
Kirby
Meta Knight
characters because
compared
they're
to
tiny.
All right, is this a bit better to hear in
Oh,
Artemis?
getting underneath the uppercut.
This is meta. We're reacting to our. Well, we can't even see him with what we're doing. Okay, 1 second. Oh no!
Can you just mute us?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Our streams are just constantly
This is so
me
cool.
messing around with
This
the
is
stream
so
layout.
cool. What? They're in a bloody castle.
There we go. And now,
Oh my goodness.
Stop it.
Yo,
Perfect.
is that the sword?
Okay,
Mark,
wait.
Use 11 sword.
There
oh,
we go.
He's got it. He's got it. He chopped it.
He chopped
it. In
it.
half. Yo, Martha's done.
oh man.
Meta Knight
There
wins.
you go. Now, at first glance, this
Oh, I do love that one. I wish we made it longer, but also,
It looks-
I don't know
Yeah.
how long those two would fight.
As I initially thought it would be.
I
Meta
think it would
Knight
be a
has
pretty short
certainly
fight
demonstrated some
in
insanely
actuality.
impressive
I
looking
think a lot of our
feats, even with
fights
their
would end up
but it's
being a lot
also
shorter
easy
than
to
we
forget
present
that he's
them.
only 8 inches
Yeah.
tall. And
But
so
That's
it's
what
more
I was
fun
saying.
to
Like,
see
he's
them
got
show
so
off
much
what they
more
can do.
power, but he was tiny.
Let's see.
8 inches tall, dude.
AxeCon says,
That is tinier than my.
so glad this channel's finally
like,
getting some real recognition.
shoe.
But the
Thank you
key
very much.
difference maker here
really
was
nice.
skill. Even if
So,
you were to
do
take
we
away
get
all of Meta Knight's
Kirby
strength
right
and
back
all
at
of his
ya
speed,
now?
he's
Do you think?
consistently portrayed
I'm
to be
pretty
an
sure it's gonna end
extremely
up as
skilled and
secondary
experienced
Canon.
fighter. One of the best
I don't
in
think
the
we've looked into that
Marth,
super
on the other
closely
hand,
yet.
is
One of the
but
best in the
it's
damn
probable.
galaxy. Marth, where's he? He's just some
Um,
chunky army.
We made some recent clarifications to Canon and really figured out how we were going to be treating it to the series, and I like it, and it's
This
really
is so-
consistent
I'm
for
addicted.
every
This is
character.
so cool.
But I also didn't
Alright.
realize
So,
how much
Midnight would
alternate
beat
media
Marth.
just
What's
isn't
next? What's another
available
one?
online.
Captain Falcon
And so
versus
now there are
Falco.
55 Kirby
Oh, this
manga
is a
I have
cool
to
matchup.
evaluate.
I know that Falco
they're
like
all
flies
in
a
Japanese
spaceship,
only.
and Captain Falcon drives
That's
a car
unfortunate.
in their main game.
I just got the
Is that
only
gonna
English
come into
volume
play
today.
At all? We're going straight to
Alright,
fight.
we'll go over that more later. I love this shot with the card here.
Was that a missile from a
Why was he
bloody
not in his
Falco
car?
spaceship? Wait, have we started?
He was taking a joyride. He's not always on call at
Alright,
work.
start
Come
to
on.
move.
Why
That's
would he
so
like
funny.
a different car better than his car?
Look at it.
That must be a missile from Falco's spaceship, right?
I love this part here. I've watched through this a few times, but
yo, surely Falco wins easy. He's got a gun.
I love how that's the deciding factor for him.
Falcon, he's got the speed, he's got the movement. Look at that.
It's like he's got it easy. He's got a gun.
Oh, he's got a bloody RPG.
I had no idea how much the Star Fox people
Yo,
have.
Falco
He's
wins
got a gun!
easy. No way.
Don't we have Captain Falcon
Oh
using
my
his
God,
gun in
this is
this?
nasty.
Yeah, we do. Like
Hit
just a
him with
couple
the
minutes
knee.
later.
That's what I thought.
Oh.
The Star Fox crew is really interesting, though.
Yeah.
It
Oh
just
my
sucks
God.
that all
So
their games suck.
they also fight on like the legit on their legit what's it called like their map, like where
Stage?
they're from,
Map?
you know, like he's on the racetrack.
I love this part here. This
Oh, Falcon's trying
the
to get
whole
away,
gag
dude.
with Kirby getting hurt was Levi's idea, and it's fantastic.
Was that Levi?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
He-
you were the genius.
No, Levi just kind of threw it in.
Levi comes up with all of the good ideas in our animations.
This is true.
That's why we hire
What?
him.
They're going at it. Okay, okay.
Yeah, here's the gun.
Oh! Falcon's got a gun.
Apparently, in a franchise with people who can punch and have their fists engulfed in flames, or like calling rocket ships, just tiny little guns are what does it for Poppt1.
I mean, we didn't give his fiery punch very
That's
much.
true, but he didn't know that. He's skipped the analysis.
That's true. I wonder if he watched them on his own.
It's just as soon as a gun comes up, he's like, I don't know if he did. But yeah, oh man, I love this fight.
Personally, I prefer the air.
Oh, he's about to launch. Yeah.
That was such a cool scene. I love this punch here.
Oh, he hit it with the Falcon punch. Does he
Now, if only he held his gun while he punched it.
He should have. It would have made it
He's pulling
better.
out the spaceship. Oh my God, this is nuts.
Oh, that's right. I don't think he watched through it because he didn't know that this was coming up.
That's true.
Falco surely wins if they're both
Or
in
he's just good
spaceships.
at-
He's a pilot.
But it doesn't feel like it. It just feels genuine.
That was my reaction when I saw it.
I did not
I was like,
I really wasn't expecting to have many gory deaths in the series.
we gotta watch
at the
it one more
beginning.
time.
comparatively, we don't have much, but here's what happened with this scene is I wrote the script And I said something like, how about Falco? Actually, I'll tell you exactly what I said, because I have all the choreography documents still.
Said he used the Haldo maneuver or something, right?
Yeah, but I don't...
think that was all the detail you gave.
No, I said, what would happen if two of Nintendo's best pilots... That's not right. Okay, wait.
I actually think Slippy might be stronger than any of the Star Fox characters we have in the game.
He is in multiplayer.
I know. That's the crazy thing.
Let's see. Okay, yeah. I just say there's like a big explosion and that's it. And then Falco flies off and says, too easy, piece of cake. But then Levi's like, I have a better idea. Let's just slice him in half with a ship going, how fast? Mach 4.2?
It's also funny because we thought Captain Falcon would be too big to fit inside the R-Wing when we made this.
Yeah.
And that is not true. The R-Wings are giant.
Yeah, they're like 90 feet tall. So he's like, or 90 feet long. They're big. But Falcon's hunched over in this, which if I knew what I was doing, he wouldn't be. But I'm kind of glad because it looks like one of those rides at, you know
like
what I'm talking
in front
about?
Of a grocery
yeah,
store?
like in front of a grocery store that you stick, you stick a coin into. Falcon is too big. We thought Ridley was too big, but no, it's Falcon. All right, let's keep going.
No.
They should add the R-Wing as an item to Smash.
I wish I got to see his reaction to Mewtwo versus Sephiroth if he thought this was...
know.
That's gay. That's gay.
That would have been great.
That doesn't happen in
I kind of
Smash.
like that he didn't get to it because I feel like it was a good incentive for people checking out the channel to have a new video.
Yeah, that video exploded.
Not ready.
This was such an interesting matchup from start to finish.
I
Both
do wish I got to
characters
see
were
how
ace
he
pilots in space,
I think I have those
renowned
same
mercenaries
headphones
and
that he's
bounty
using.
hunters, and their names are
Just in
usually-
case any of you were
I didn't realize how
curious.
similar they were.
Captain Falcon
You should,
and his
match
machines
him.
just couldn't hold up. Even if we were incredibly generous with the Falcon Punch's measurements,
I don't have them
attempted
with
to
me,
scale his
but
strength to
take
other
my word, I'm
significant
cool, I promise.
characters
okay.
like Black Shadow, it just
Mine are a
wasn't
different color and
anywhere
they're shaped
close to
different,
what
though.
He would need to hurt Falco, who's capable of surviving shots from the Landmaster. While there is one
Oh
claim
my.
in F-Zero GX that Captain Falcon's
See,
belt
are we in
powers
America?
will
Yes, we are.
destroy a galaxy, this
Poppt1's
claim
next
was
video will be
backed
reacting to Smash Bracket, watching me
By the way,
react to
my
Smash
belt can
Bracket.
actually
It's just
explode
an
the
endless
RT,
cycle.
just by
It's
the
a circle of
up
life.
or substantiated
It'd be
by
great.
feats. Falco
Easy
Lombardi
content.
is the winner and will be moving on to the
Lemon,
next
lick
round
your
of the
lips,
Smash
they're
Bracket.
dry.
Makes
I don't
sense.
know how
That
I should
makes
have.
sense.
I didn't
He's
want to
got
read
the
that comment out loud. It just kind of
machinery,
happened.
he's got the equipment, dude.
Just skip
Oh
it.
my lord. Wait, what
I
am
believe
doing?
they are
Oh,
dry,
I'm not
but I
subscribed
am
yet.
now in an
Subscribe.
uncomfortable position to
Like.
make my
This
decision.
is- We got to get this channel.
Oh, there he
I
goes.
wanna see this
He
at
subscribed.
5.3K. I want
5.3K. He uploaded it this morning, and this Mad Lad. What's the Australian version of Mad Lad?
I have no idea. If you're looking for the link, you're in the description. Just click that
To what?
to this video, to
Oh
your
yeah.
channel.
I guess I can show you, but then I'll lose my place in the video.
No, just
We're at. This is the best
Open a
way to
new
do it. I
tab.
promise. 7,147. I promise that focused. Oh wait, we could just do a new tab.
that's what I said.
How did you do a new tab with just
Middle
clicking?
click.
Middle click?
Middle
That's a
click.
thing? I'm a
Look at
Mac
that.
user.
It's on the
Yeah,
Mac
this
too.
is crazy. Freaking insane. We were Oh my gosh. We were at 2.6 thousand this morning.
Yeah, it's been hard to look away from the channel, see the
Yeah,
subscriptions.
I just keep
going up.
let that chime. It's all
addicting.
just yeah. Anyway, I love this alternate ending so much. I
It
love
is
all
pretty
of our
great.
videos.
That's good. I would hope you liked them.
Anyway, let's keep it going.
Yo. Oh my god. All right, Lucina versus Rob though.
Now we
Let's
need
watch
little
Lucina
Z to
versus Rob first.
subscribe.
Lucina is
Get
my
little
main
Z
in
to
Smash Bros,
subscribe.
by the
Okay,
way,
wait.
just know.
Oh no.
So,
Oh no. We gotta get little Z to subscribe. And now we know Poppt1 subscribed, and then Hopcat. And then we'll do like a triple battle between a blue shy guy, a Delibird, and a Quillava.
Is that a commitment? That sounds like a really low bar for a commitment.
Well, I'll commit to that personally. I'll take care of it. I'll research everything.
Yeah, okay.
I know a guy. He does a lot of research for me. I'm sure
Shut
he'd
up.
be happy to.
Did you guys know that there are a lot of Pokemon episodes in the anime? I don't think
Really?
anyone knew that. Yeah, it sucks.
What's your point there?
Just that I have to go through all of it.
What non-Pokemon episodes are there in the anime?
Huh. All right, fair.
Oh man. Underdogs Battle Royale would be cool and worth the trade-off to me,
All right.
Blue Shy Guy is too strong. No chance.
Send a screenshot to Ink on Twitter of them being subscribed to Smash Bracket, and I guess it'll happen.
I will make it happen. Okay.
I want to see how she.
We haven't had enough Pokemon videos.
This is
lately.
weird.
That's true.
Wait,
I was thinking if we just got rid of all of our non-Pokemon episodes, people would probably like that better.
He's a toy that Nintendo released.
Come at me.
Is Lucina literally just gonna pick him up and throw him?
I love this one. And at the same time, I wish we did more with it. The reason this one was so short is because we don't have a budget, especially then.
We haven't got more of a budget since then. We've just been worse at spending our money.
That's very true.
It was a fun joke. I just feel like maybe we should have released it a little differently than as a regular episode.
They're keeping it canonical. I like it. I like it. All right, let's move on.
I do love the joke though. If only he had the alternate ending to that one in this video.
I wish.
They're fighting in.
All right, so this one I want to give some context to. This is Super Smackdown, kind of. It isn't even a good representation of that. It's just an extra battle we did back on the Ink Thinks channel in the good old days. Like my 5th video, I did a video called "Could Red Beat Ocarina of Time?"
Was it that early?
Yeah.
Wow.
Could Red beat Ocarina of Time? The premise was we replace Link with Red and then have him go through Ocarina of Time. And so that's how his Ditto knew about the Master Sword, things like that. But this was very poorly researched. We really didn't do much with it. And you won't even see it on my channel anymore. It's unlisted.
It wasn't even like the research we did do was under such a different context that it's not good to look at it as like a competition to see who's stronger.
Whereas the actual Super Smackdown is going to have analysis. It's going to be like if Smash Bracket wasn't a tournament and didn't only use Smash characters. There's no other show like that. It's totally original. Shut up. Okay. I'm glad he was so excited for this one, though.
This is the one I'm most excited for.
Yeah, it's. I think it shows how far we've come. It was a good, this is a good animation, and I loved it, and it was so much fun to do. But I feel like we've really
I'm pumped for
the
this.
quality of
What's he
everything
got?
we've done since
Oh,
then.
okay, he's
Which
got Pikachu
I'd hope
and
so.
stuff.
That was your 5th video.
Yo, he doesn't care.
He just chucks Pikachu down.
He's already down 2 Pokemon, dude. Charizard's surely his best chance. Oh.
Yeah, each Pokemon was kind of there and gone.
Ganondorf's looking way
we
too
couldn't
strong.
afford a very long
Way too
animation.
strong, and he's dead. He's dead.
No.
Oh, Pokemon die so quick, dude. It's true.
I don't think Red
No,
even has
that's
this
the Hopcat,
Pokemon.
the Quilava.
Typhlosion.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't. For whatever reason, I thought he had every Gen 2 Pokemon as well.
I'm surprised Ganondorf hasn't walked up to Red and just punched him in the face.
Makes
You know what
sense.
I mean?
He's around before then.
Oh,
I do like that part.
out of here. Out of here. What have you got?
He
What have
definitely
you
should have
got?
just attacked Red, though.
He should have.
Mewtwo.
He's a gentleman.
Oh, that's true. Oh, he's got Mewtwo.
So
Okay,
the
that's
animator
fair
for
enough.
this did part of Mewtwo versus Ganondorf, actually. Mewtwo versus Sephiroth.
No way, Gan doesn't. Come on, Mewtwo.
When
Surely
Mega Mewtwo's
wins.
doing the Hyper Beam.
I didn't realize Red had Mewtwo. The psychic powers. Oh, this is nasty.
I do like this callback here with the
Send it.
Shadow Ball.
Send it, Mewtwo. Kill him.
Red is just standing there. Oh man, I love how excited he was by that.
The reflection.
The trainers always can endure more than their Pokemon, though.
Yeah, and I don't understand that, and I hate it.
It's because trainers are just canonically stronger than Pokemon.
Would Ash beat Pikachu?
That's probably why. I think he would. That's probably why Pokemon listen, is because they know if they don't, the trainers would just beat the crap out of them.
I love how surprised he was by the
Mewtwo with a
Master Sword, because
Master Sword
looking back
killing
at
his
it, that's
Canon.
about the reaction I'd have. I don't know if that would hold up.
It might. Maybe.
Mewtwo is very smart. This is a cool sequence. I really, even
you
today,
are
I still really
done.
like this.
Yes, Mewtwo. What a big brain play.
What a big brain
Ditto
play.
transforming into Master
And
Sword.
Mewtwo does declare himself the
That was
best
legit.
Pokemon
There's
trainer.
no I don't know what.
Does he?
This is
Yeah,
like season
in
0,
the
episode 1, so there was no explanation on that one. I'm
there you
sorry,
go.
guys. Oh wait, but Ganondorf is here now in that actual bracket. I don't know what that was.
I love this fight too. I think this one,
scene, I guess.
the alternate ending for
so
this.
many dislikes.
Oh wait, this
Sonic
isn't what I thought it
vs.
was.
Fox.
Is he doing?
Why are people so mad? What?
Okay,
This
he's doing
might be
Sonic.
terrible. This could be awful to watch. Sonic's so fast, dude.
I felt like he was. Oh
I
man.
reckon Fox wins with some.
Poppt1's like, can Sonic run on water? I think he gets to that later. Like, is Sonic that fast? And the thing is, I could say Sonic can go 10 trillion times the speed of light, and there would be people out there who are very mad at me for lowballing him. Sonic is just a character like no one is ever happy with.
That is very true.
Let's see. I see a lot of notifications. These are all subs, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure I'm not missing a donation. Anyway.
Yes, and Sonic should have won. He's so fast.
He is. I wonder how much he's going to change in the new video.
I don't want to think about it.
I don't.
Did you know
His eyes go so wide here. I think he's just.
What is going on? Oh wait. He does have an.
I love the way that's timed
spaceship.
out. He just looks like his brain is broken.
Sonic can run on water.
This this Gatling gun looks nothing like anything Fox ever uses.
Nope. We're a little limited on what sprites we have for the artwork.
Oh, okay. Fox wins. Fox wins.
Now, is this a reference to the
Sonic
Sonic
really that
movie,
fast?
or is it a reference to Despicable Me?
Oh my.
That's the true question.
Definitely the Sonic movie.
You're too slow.
Fun fact, this is me whistling right here. Well, not there. There. That was me whistling.
I'm very proud of that.
I am. It's thousands of
this?
people have heard me
What?
whistle now.
That's
What's
true.
this?
I'd say dozens even.
What was that?
I'm sure dozens have noticed it.
What is this bait ending?
He
What
looks
just
so.
happened, dude? Oh my god, he's going bloody Super Saiyan. I don't know what it is. It's like he gets all the Chaos Emeralds and then he actually. I'm sorry. Sonic
Going
fan.
Super Saiyan. I wonder, what are the ties between Super Saiyan and Super Sonic? I imagine because they came out around the same time, right?
No,
No.
I don't think
Which
so.
one was first?
Dragon Ball is ancient.
Yeah, Dragon Ball is. There was like
Oh,
Frieza arc Dragon Ball Z, which must have been around the first appearance of
I
Super
am
Sonic.
afraid to comment because people will make fun of me for knowing nothing.
Hey, thank you so much,
Uh-oh.
Frostbite. Why
That
isn't
donation
our-
has an
Hang on a
expectation attached, I
this
think.
is hurting
Wait,
my brain.
what's the
This
expectation?
battle.
Did he post it? I may have promised that you would do the Mr. Krabs robot dance if someone donated $20 on stream.
Frostbite didn't know about that.
Yeah, I got the message.
And
Okay, hold up.
you
What?
go.
Is that what you were showing me earlier?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, Frostbite, you didn't know about that, right? Let me figure out the stream boss thing, because why isn't that showing Frostbite?
Yeah, he's the one who posted it.
Mr. Krabs robot dance, where he splits his eyes in half.
That's the one.
Okay, Frostbite, you were. Wait, he was waiting for David to say it. Send the link to it. I'm trying to figure out how to get you showing as the stream boss here. This is our priority right now.
What
Man.
did you do to it?
I don't know what I did to it. Stream boss will be back and Frostbite will be number 1. We might have to kill it for a second.
Wait, isn't it? I could have sworn it was there.
It was there just now, and it's showing someone named something else. All right, what's the Mr. Krabs robot dance? Sonic was inspired by DBZ, and they were supposed to be a direct challenge to Mario. All right, I guess we'll do the robot dance after this. I'm not going to interrupt this anymore, because I want to be able to
What
post
was
this
that
potentially
bait
as a
switcheroo?
standalone video, and I've already really
Fox
screwed that up.
alternate ending. This has hella likes.
We'll just have to edit it.
This is what the people wanted. Oh, he's tornadoed him.
Holy crap!
Wow, this whole Sonic
Oh,
battle
he
saga
destroyed
is
the moon
just...
as well. Oh wait,
a wild
results
ride.
overturned.
It's not even
They've done
over.
it.
It's not over. No, it's far from
Oh,
over.
Fox does have a gun. Sonic doesn't have a gun.
No,
has a gun.
dang. How come he
Wait.
didn't react
respect.
to Fox with a gun?
I guess it was just overplayed by that point.
Guess so.
Back to these
Dang.
guys.
Wait, Sonic doesn't have a gun
Result,
ever in his
Isabelle
games. He's never had a gun.
Ganondorf.
I don't remember if you got to use the guns in Shadow the Hedgehog.
I'm so excited.
I hope
Wait,
you
is
did.
it not pixelated animation
I
anymore?
hate that hand.
That's high.
I hate that hand, and I love it.
It's hate in the good way, though.
They got
Yeah, it's hate in the good way.
animations now. Yo, this is so much effort put into these videos.
That's so nice of him to say. We really do, like, you probably do 100 hours a week, and I probably do anywhere from 60 to 85 hours a week of work on this.
Yeah.
So it's so, like, so nice to hear him saying the things that he does here.
I'm excited for when we get sponsors so we can stop working.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
how that works, right?
yeah, we're just going to outsource it to
Anonymous.
Anonymous. Anonymous is going to do the channel. Sad Poppt1 didn't watch the alt ending. Oh, I wish he did. I really do.
No shit.
I love this sequence here with the 3, 2, 1.
It looks so good.
We should do that with everything.
I agree.
I feel like I'm about to witness a murder right now.
Okay, this is my favorite shot in the entire thing. Right there.
That is so good.
That's my favorite shot in all of Smash Bracket. I feel like he's worried that we're just gonna chop her in half, which is understandable.
A lot of people.
Could you imagine
She died, right?
if after,
She died. No, okay.
after all of this, Ganon's just...
Well, she was cowering in
Ganondorf, please
fear.
end it.
Oh my
Play with your
gosh.
food, Ganon.
I don't think YouTube would have liked.
No.
That's what he thinks is
traumatized
about to
people.
happen.
I mean, it definitely looks like it.
I love... Okay, wait. Little detail. This, it's a fishing pole, and that's what distracted him. I don't think I told the animator to do that. I think he's just a genius. And he made it a fishing pole because fishing poles distract Ganondorf. And that's so incredibly smart. And I love it.
That was the correct decision to make.
No one ever gets hit in this whole fight. That's true. No one does. Well, the bird does.
That's true. It's Ganondorf doesn't have any durability feats, so one hit from Isabelle would have taken him out. That's not true.
Sonic doesn't have guns, but he has a sword. I want to use his knight armor mixed with Werehog.
Don't.
He surrendered.
Commission custom sprites for that.
That's a good way to waste
Dan,
$800.
don't do it. Don't kill her.
Sprites are so expensive.
Although knowing the Sonic fan base,
What
there's
is
probably
going
someone
on?
who would just do it on a whim.
He
If
surrenders.
anyone wants to create cursed sprites on a whim, hit us up.
Yeah, if anyone wants to create a cursed Werehog Excalibur Sonic sprite sheet, I will use it. I will pay an animator to use it.
That'll be terrible.
He's so confused.
Okay.
Look at that glance he does to the side.
I think a lot of people were confused. The Doom Guy thing is not super well known outside of a fairly
Really?
small-
I feel like a lot of people know about the Doom Guy thing. I heard it all over the place. That face right there.
Okay,
that could
that
be
makes
an
sense.
emote. That would be a
There you
fantastic
go.
emote.
Although Isabelle was eventually able to pacify Ganondorf through her strategic
Oh, yeah, that was a fun
exploitation
video
of
to
his
make.
weakness to be distracted
I think
by
he was
mundane
probably also
objects,
confused by this
she
recap since he
mysteriously
didn't
surrendered by
watch
waving a
anything
white
at
flag.
first.
Yeah, that's true.
Whether it came from an intentional move to spare Ganondorf from her
I would love
ballistic
Werehog
form, or
Knight.
subtle manipulation to win over a powerful ally, we may never know.
Honestly,
the answer.
I feel like
But when
someone in the
all is
Sonic
said and
community could
done,
probably make
Ganondorf
that look
is the
really
winner, and will be moving on
Yeah,
to the next
Sonic
round
community
of
is-
That makes
Smash
sense.
Bros.
Werehog would work
That's
really
right
well
there.
with Excalibur because it would extend
Jigglypuff
his sword reach like
versus
crazy.
Kirby.
Did you know Werehog's arms
Alrighty.
stretch? I feel like you probably
This is
didn't know that.
interesting.
I
Wait,
did
let me
know
try
that. I
and
played
guess.
the game.
You have?
Jigglypuff.
Yeah, on PlayStation Now.
Oh.
I think Kirby wins.
Oh, so he didn't pick up on this. I think he was talking during it, but I hope someone does. Which is, you can hear Hungrybox actually. Hungrybox, he was a Melee player, now does Smash Ultimate stuff. But when they throw the tomato at Sonic, there's a clip of Hungrybox going, "Why did you throw something?" Which is when he won a tournament, someone threw a crab at him while he was on stage, and so I repurposed that, and now it's a happy memory for
Who
for
throws
him.
a crab, though?
Right? That's both rude and creative.
I actually had no idea you had that clip in there.
Yeah, I'll see if we can hear it.
I should have been guessing. I think Kirby wins. Kirby's got so many powers.
It was right there. He was talking, but yeah. Why would you throw something? He also, Hungrybox screams a bit later in the animation.
Right? So many powers.
Anyway.
What is going on?
Were we smart enough to make that whole crowd the power-ups that Kirby is using?
We were.
Oh, good. That's pretty clever.
Canonically, that is a Smash Bros. Exclusive.
Oh, so he's saying he thinks we're gonna have Jigs use rest potentially, or I heard a lot of people say that.
For it being so damaging.
Yeah.
That is Smash Brothers exclusive.
I love that Jigglypuff is twice as tall as Kirby. I think that's really funny.
What?
It's pretty funny.
This face right here of Kirby is so good.
I love this whole sequence of
Kirby's
Kirby
way
just
too fast as well. Look at this.
Next Kirby animation, we've got to work in some of his emotes from the manga.
Oh gosh. Oh, so those are mostly Pokemon, but later on or at some point you do see most of the power-ups.
The thing?
I mean, you see him sucking them from
asleep?
the crowd. I was just wondering if we had him in there before.
I think so.
Oh, true. Gee, I remember
True.
this.
It's like the biggest revelation, and I love that so much. His reaction is like the exact reaction I hope that people have when they watch our videos.
I noticed that, like, all of the moments that it felt like the team were proud of, he's reacting to in the way we were hoping people would react.
What a throwback.
It's very satisfying. Even though I don't do anything with the side of the animation or production.
What is that?
So the animator for this is doing Wario versus Lucas. He's going to do so freaking good on it. I already know.
Kirby, what are you doing? Get in the fight.
Wario's going to have some really fun with him.
Here we go. Here we go.
This whole battle is just so energetic.
All right, GG.
Let them
GG, surely.
Yeah. GG, surely. This entire video, he's been calling matches like
so early.
10% into it. And I think he's been right every time. I love this little nod because Grassnot does more damage the heavier they are, and he's Iron Kirby, so he's extra heavy.
Shouldn't Jigglypuff only have like 4 moves? Like 2 pounds. This is crazy.
That's true.
Oh.
And Jigglypuff would be dead there.
Probably.
Another
Honestly,
power
probably
dude.
the first
Oh, Kirby wins.
Yeah. Could you imagine? He just like splatters like it's.
I'm surprised
invincible.
how many people figured out what's going on here.
Kirby's
really?
Yeah, I just like obviously you never see that happen in the games or anime or anything.
Maybe not the ones you watch. I think this is going back frame by frame. I don't want that to be on record, or not that it's a. I don't know what joke I was trying to make here. Let's just not worry about it. I'm making it worse.
Someone donates $100 and he'll share his Pokemon content that he watches.
This is not a thing.
Kirby's infatuated or whatever it says.
He's so he picks up on everything.
Oh. Yo! Oh, GG. Hammer.
GG. Just the entire time back and forth. I love this sequence.
It's so good.
Oh!
It's like, that's enough.
Is Kirby that strong? That means I'm dead. He just blew up the planet.
I added that victory music in there at like the very last second. I think I like it.
Paper, this seems like an incredibly one-sided.
So then I think he mostly just watches through
baseball feed here. And yet, despite
through our analysis
wow.
here.
I hate
Kirby demonstrated this power.
I hate
baseball. Look at
the entire
baseball
Kirby
flying
franchise
through
is
planets
an outlier,
the
and the games are so
And
happy.
yet, despite that power, I still think that this can be an incredibly close match.
I still like.
And that only
part of me still thinks that Jigs takes this one
way to view the
a majority
Kirby
of the time,
almost never uses
depending on how
even
strategic
when
and like what prior knowledge
based on the
she would have.
objects that Kirby can or can't destroy in a single hit in his game, he operates at a much weaker level in normal gameplay, to the point that it's hard to say that he's even holding back. His normal power levels are just completely incomparable to his maximum output. However,
everyone's saying, "Yo, Poppt Pog." Did I miss Poppt in here?
Tiniest fraction of his true power outside of what he normally displays in gameplay, he would be able to instantly destroy Jigglypuff in a single attack. It would even blow through any sort of defense that she could put up, like protect, counter, endure, focus sash, etc. But if Kirby
chat will let me
didn't go
know
all out before Jigglypuff landed even a single toxic or confusion attack, Jigglypuff would
Okay, you guys got me all excited.
He doesn't have meaningful enough resistance to poison damage in order to
I think they're just excited to see like an actual good content creator on one of our streams.
Yeah. The rest of our streams are just going to be playing Poppt1's videos.
It's treated as a base power 40 attack Pokemon. But this power is modified by the target's attack stat. While we're not trying to scale the power of Pokemon.
Alright, and I think that's basically it. And then he ends saying he really likes it and it's a good idea. And this is just awesome. Like, honestly, this has been such a game changer for the channel. Like, let's see where we're at right now. So right here when he recorded this, 2.69 thousand. And now we are at 7,237. That's freaking insane. Holy crap. Oh, man. Let's see. I know I've said this a lot, but after chilling here, I want to know if I can make a fan video where Fox and Sonic are voiced by me. If not, that's all right. You know what? Sure. I actually have a cut of the Sonic versus Fox animation where I took out the voice actors. So if you want, I'd send that over to you on Discord, and you are more than welcome to post it with your own voices. I love seeing stuff like that. And there's already someone who I think is planning to do that. I'm probably not going to post it on my channel, but you're welcome to do it on yours, and I'd even share it out after you do it. I think that would be really cool. I love seeing the fan content people have made. Like,
you should just share voiceless cuts of all of them. I feel like that would be fun.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I can do that.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not.
It's easy.
I'm not interested.
I'd probably want to do like an unlisted, or maybe not unlisted, but I don't want to send out notifications for that.
Well, don't put them. I just mean make it available to the community. Make like a Discord channel for it or something, so people can go make fan videos if they want.
Gotcha. Yeah, I would love to do that. Let's see.
You gotta find that Mr. Krabs video.
What Mr. Krabs video?
I sent it to you on Discord.
All right, Mr. Krabs robot dance for $20. This is my life now. Is this it? When Mr. Krabs dances like a robot?
This is the
one. Oh, for 10 hours. All right.
You gotta do the whole thing, or it doesn't count.
For 10 hours?
10 hours. Get out of your way.
Okay. How? How do I? Okay. The steps are simple. Okay, so there. What do I? Okay. Okay. I'll be on my feet once I. Oh, it keeps going. Has this not looped yet? It must have, because
I feel like it's looped.
Okay, wait.
It's a really good loop.
It really is. Okay, so up. This is like pattern recognition, and I'm bad at it. That's why I'm so bad at Mega Man, even though I love it. Okay, I think I'm getting it. Eyes. No, dang it, the arm, not the eyes. Okay, now it's gonna be the eyes. Okay.
You need a Dance Dance Revolution version.
And then down, up, down, arm. Okay, so eyes. Okay. And then boom, 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 arm. Eyes. Okay. And then boom, 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 arm. Okay, I've got it. Arrives what's happening. What's happening is someone donated $20, and this is my life, and I am so incredibly appreciative of it, because this is going directly into an animation.
I might have accidentally sold ink out without his permission.
You know, this requires some proper lighting. There we go. Okay.
Perfect.
How do I... Okay, I gotta be back here.
You gotta do it on your knees. You're too tall.
Do it on my knees? Someone's gonna take this out of context. Okay. Okay. I'm ready. Boom, 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 boop, boop, boom, boom, boom. No! I screwed it up! And what do I do with the eyes? I gotta at least do a good expression. I mean, you paid $20 for this.
I feel like you've given him more than $20, right?
Well, just there it is. Oh.
have you doing that in the background for the whole time while I answer people's questions?
Dancing light is off. Okay, I got it. This is getting old. I'm out. Oh, you're the lucky one.
My price is much higher, David.
All right. Let's close that out. I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. All right. So there we go. What else is on our list to go over? Thank you so much, by the way. Like, really, Poppt1, if you see this, or fans of Poppt1, like, sharing what you wore there is just freaking insane. Like, I've been in disbelief, and I still am in disbelief.
So we've got a channel in the Discord where people submitted stuff they wanted us to go over in the stream, so we can just start going through that.
Actually, let's start. I have to go grab something from upstairs, but would you talk about kind of our changes to Canon and kind of briefly go over, not necessarily the whole article you wrote, but kind of the philosophy of it?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll
bring you water, too.
Thanks. So that's just a subscription. So, like Ink said, we have recently fleshed out the rules a bit more for Canon. We're really figuring out everything as we go, but we're trying to be more concrete so that we can be objective and consistent between episodes. So something we recently figured out was how we were going to be treating Canon across different franchises and handling all their different pieces of media. And so I've got an article about that. Mods, if you would mind posting the link to that, that would be awesome. So you could read up in more detail if you're interested. But the basic idea is that when we started this out, we wanted to have the canon representations of all of the characters, and we thought that would be easy because we could just Google, hey, what's canon for this franchise, and find a really equal consensus for everything. But that's not true at all. Some series have that, some don't. And it's really complicated and conflicting, and we never really had a good answer when people asked why we were using one source but not another. So this list of rules is what we're following going forward. Some of our older episodes aren't going to be holding up to that, but everything from probably after Pac-Man onwards, Pac-Man versus Pikachu onwards, is going to use it. And the idea behind that is that we're going to evaluate all existing official media tied to a franchise, run it through our criteria, see what sticks, and use that. It's based around finding finding the most official representations of a character, but it doesn't necessarily care about the story of a game, which is really weird and different compared to the normal usage of the word canon. But as far as we're concerned, we feel like canon is, for our purposes at least, more about what the company feels like represents the characters rather than how the story of the world progresses. And so we're going to end up getting some unusual things. Things will be used in different ways, but it will be really consistent across every character, which makes it feel worth it to us. So yeah, you can check out that article if you want more depth, more info about how we're treating it. The downside is that now we have to discover that there are a billion officially licensed media for every character. So, like, I'm terrified for when we get to Mario. I know Kirby has a ton of crap, Sonic has a ton of crap, and we're going to have to look through all of that to see if it fits. But hopefully it'll make the videos better and more entertaining and lets us do some fun things. I know it's changed up the Koopalings a lot. They are so much more interesting than I ever would have thought. Stylish, one of our mods, actually one of the owners of the server now, was pushing for that match a lot, and I thought it was a dumb idea, and then we started looking into it, and now I think it's a great idea. So I'm really excited for that. Let's see if there's anything in chat to address. You guys are all just talking about leaks. Frost Sprite, looks like you tried to send the link, but it didn't work.
Link to what?
The canon rules.
Oh.
I talked about it and asked the mods to link it, but they didn't.
I have a message from my wife, which is we need to get you a chair. A nice
That's
one.
what I'm saying. Donation incentive, $10,000, because before that we have to spend it all on animations. Probably after that, too.
Poppt1 did promote this Mad Lad. It's crazy. Who do you want as the last DLC in Smash?
I want a Fire Emblem character, but unironically.
Which one?
Any
Just
of them
one that
that
actually
aren't a
represents
sword fighter.
Fire Emblem?
Yes.
I would, let's see. I want Agumon. I think it's going to be
really
Crash
cool.
Bandicoot. Am I in focus, but you're not in focus?
Agumon should digivolve as he takes more damage.
Why?
Because it would be cool. It would represent how you digivolve. Or deals more damage, maybe. I don't know.
Let's see. She also... The other message my wife said is people keep asking us to react to Mario vs. Sonic 2018 Death Battle, but I don't remember seeing people ask for that.
I haven't seen anyone ask for that.
Has anyone been asking for that?
Do we want to react to death battles?
I think that'd be fun in live streams.
Do you guys want us to react to death battles?
We'll wait.
Yeah, if only chat was instant. Do we want to talk about the changes to the Sonic and Fox thing? And by we, I mean you, because everyone keeps telling me what you said when I talk about that episode.
What did I say when we talked about that episode?
So you said in your update video that the results were overturned.
Gotcha. So the answer is... Basically, I want to redo the video... and with how much stuff we're redoing, because we're adding Sonic X, Sonic gets so much new stuff. Fox gets...
I'm pretty sure he gets his comic now.
That's not going to do anything for him.
It'll give him creepy faces.
It will give him creepy faces. He gets a buff to his Smart Bomb.
Ooh, that's hand-drawn, isn't it? We could give him the creepy faces in
we
the
could.
animation. I commit.
We could give... yeah, so Fox would get his... Smart Bomb buff, and also he would also get, what's the thing I'm thinking of? Oh, the tiny little revive animals.
Yeah, he's got Zelda fairies.
Basically,
except they've got a bad, stupid name. I never remember it.
Zelda fairies is what they're called.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, so Fox gets that, and then Sonic has a good chance of getting a lot more because of Sonic X. We were thinking his speed wasn't going to be changed that much, and I don't want to comment 100%, but there's a decent chance that it will be, as well as a few other things because we've kind of adjusted how we're doing canon.
Sonic X is making us reach out to professional researchers.
Yeah, I emailed the lead researcher in the United States about lightning geophysics today, saying, help me figure out Sonic the Hedgehog. And that's what my life is now. But anyway, so rather than just say results are totally overturned, I think it's best to take how close the battle was before, adjust slightly with the new abilities, and just totally restart from zero with the research team. And just kind of move the old match to season 0 and take it anew. I think that's going to be the most fun for everyone. It'll make fans of both characters nervous, which I always enjoy seeing. And then post it on January 1st is the plan. Smash Bracket Discord hit past 400 members. That was the goal for you to dance.
That was not. That is not true.
Anyway, I think it would be the most fun like that. He would get access to Hyperform. I'm not sure if he would use it in the animation.
I wonder if any expanded media is going to flesh that out. I hope so.
I hope so too.
Can we give him Hyper Werehog Excalibur form?
I think we have no choice.
Yeah, okay, good. But yeah, basically we wanted to overturn the results because we made a mistake and realized we were wrong, but it wouldn't feel right to stick to saying Sonic wins if we discover other things. So we are reapproaching it. We'll choose the winner who deserves to win. But we don't want to commit to a result before the episode's out.
And there's a good chance it could be Sonic. Like we said, it was already close as it was with the adjusted stuff. But yeah, we're going through all of Sonic's wisps, all of his gems, all of his fan art on DeviantArt. Lemon's going to be taking care of that.
Nope. I'm sure we will have lots of volunteers on Discord for that.
Why didn't Fox use his Landmaster? Because we didn't have the sprites, and I have taken care of that. We've been commissioning slowly every Star Fox vehicle. None of them existed with sprites before. But we have a custom wolf sprite now. that's just as detailed as the Fox ones. And then we also have like the R-Wing Walker and the Landmaster, and they're all going to be publicly available. But yeah, sadly, Smash Bracket has a fanfic discrediting all fan media. Oh, how did that come up? Any fan media included like Shattuck. Oh man,
I'm surprised people remember the fan.
But anyway, what do you guys think? I think that would be the most fun way to handle reapproaching the episode January 1st. Just take it from scratch with new abilities. But yeah.
Sonic doesn't actually have the time stop outside of the multiplayer.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Maybe that'll change when we look at more stuff beyond the games.
Yep. I just think it's going to be more satisfying for all of the fans to do it like this. Okay, Smash Battle. I have to ask, did we just coincidentally have a super similar channel logo? Like, I'm gonna pull this up on my phone because I saw it the other day.
I always think it's you when I see it in the comments.
I also always think it's me, and I'm like, I don't remember that. Let's see, where are my original sketches for channel profile pictures?
There's a chance Mario fights Luigi if they both make it far enough or meet in the losers bracket.
So these were, I hope you can see this. These were some original sketches for how our logo could have looked. They're inversed, but I mean...
Just hold your phone backwards.
Oh, that's a good point. All right. So right there, just look through it. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Can he stop time using Chaos Control? I don't want to get too much into Sonic versus Fox, because like I said, we would need to look into it.
I do think I addressed that in my FAQ, but again, things will change when we look at more stuff.
Sonic versus Mario Death Battle 2018 was accurate? We can look through that if people really want us to before the stream's over.
I'm not confident I know Mario well enough to give a good opinion of him. I can give my opinion, but it's poorly informed right now.
Yeah.
Our Mario episode was bad, which is why it's in season 0 now.
For a season 0 episode, I think it was our best.
That's fair. It was fun.
But yeah. Luckily, you have a Mario expert in the chat. You won't know how many times I've heard that about characters, and I do know you, Robot, so I kind of get where you're coming from. But I hear that about characters, and then they start talking to me about philosophy and saying, I don't want to get into it.
Speaking of philosophy, I've discovered some fun things for Steve. Did you see that?
No, what?
The Ender Dragon eats concepts.
How?
It just does.
Oh, hard counter. He's a hard counter to Sonic.
He is.
Oh, man. People aren't going to get that unless they're like really, really, really into...
A lot of people are going to get that.
Really? Are that many people into it?
They at least know of it. I don't think they agree with it.
Anyway, Ender Dragon, hard counters, Jungian archetypes.
Yeah, I learned that in the 4th Minecraft book. Did you know there are 7 Minecraft books?
Voiced by Jack Black.
Only one of them was.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
They're actually pretty good.
And Steve's clothes are painted on him.
That is a disgusting fact I learned.
What else?
He can canonically punch at like 12 feet away and feel things from that far. He cannot take off his painted clothes or his backpack. Armor and items are weightless, so that sinks. Also, the Minecraft books really like putting in depressing storylines. Like, the 3rd book was about a girl who killed her family with a creeper by accident.
How does one do that?
Well, she saw a creeper in the woods and ran away because it was scary and ran to her house. And then she's like, wait, I shouldn't lead at home. But then it just went to her house anyway and killed her family.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Life is crazy. Oh, hey, thank you so much for the donation. How's it going, Inc? Here's a 20 for the great work on Smash Bracket. Thanks again for letting me react to the episodes. Oh, have you posted your reactions yet? I know you've been talking about those. So, LDG159 Animation Studios actually did an extended interview with me. Talking about kind of history of Smash Bracket, how things got started, asking me some questions. And fun fact, I had been editing a video for 36 hours before that interview, and it shows in my face. And I had kind of thought that like both of our faces would be on the video or it would cut away, and it's totally fine that it didn't. But it was just my 36-hour tired face like this. on screen the entire time.
Poor Ink was like, I'm just going to knock this video out real quick tonight. And then like a day and a half later, he finally is close to finishing and realizes he has this interview scheduled.
I felt so bad. But yeah.
So the King K. Rool versus King Dedede is actually getting redone, the whole episode. So I'm not sure the alternate ending is going to happen before then. It had some weird technical issues that made that hard.
Yeah, so the alternate ending, we had a lot of issues with the animation on that and lost... we ended up losing the background files for the animation, which the animator had put together custom. So we have the ending animated, but it's just on a black background. And so it would be really jarring to put together, and I don't think it would be super satisfying. Smash Battle for your logo, or Smash Battle for your logo. No, I'm totally good with you keeping it. I think that's so cool. I was worried I had seen yours at some point in my life and subconsciously stolen your concept, but I think it's super cool to see that. Video is 95% edited, but yeah, anyway, those, or the alternate ending just isn't in a good place, but since we're redoing it, I thought it would be good to, actually, like, just redo it and have the alternate ending there.
I think you were talking about making the alternate ending available for patrons and members, right?
Yeah, I could do that. I just don't want to have it, like, populated out on the channel. If it's something that I'm not super proud of because we weren't able to keep the background consistent.
Should we start going through stuff from the Discord?
Yes, we should.
Great. Okay, so...
while you pull that up real fast, have you mentioned what happened to the fight only for Sephiroth versus Mewtwo? We are waiting on that. There have been some Wi-Fi issues and then health issues and lots of problems around the situation with the animator there. It's going to be worth the delay, though. There's going to be 2 additional minutes of hand-drawn animation, kind of in the anime style of Pokemon the first movie. I don't want to say too much more than that, but it's going to be really, really freaking cool. I don't know if it's going to be a couple days or a couple weeks, but when it comes, I really think it'll be worth it. Anyway, getting to the video. Or the list.
Got a couple people asking us to talk about the boost in subscribers, which I feel like we've covered.
Woo!
Behind the scenes stuff for how the team goes about research and how we plan things with the animators. That is a great topic, Frostbite. I can talk about the research if you take the other half.
Yeah, can you guys hear him all right? I've kind of kicked him away from the...
I keep getting pushed away.
Yeah, anyway. I've got peach rings. And I'm going to eat them.
Oh, give me one.
Okay. They say they're the world's best. I thought I was buying a small bag on Amazon, and then it was 4.5 pounds.
I'll take it off your hands if you want.
I love peach rings.
All right. Now I'm eating, so it feels weird to talk.
The Sonic G Fuel tastes exactly like peach rings.
What?
Which makes sense, now that I think about it.
Oh, because of the rings.
Rings, yeah. Okay, anyway.
That does make a strange amount of sense. So, behind the scenes for research, here's our process. First of all, on our public server, we have a few channels dedicated to research, both for feat submissions and discussions. We have a bunch of members of the team who are active on there, and I'll usually check in at least once a day or when people ping me. Whenever someone submits a feat, we catalog it onto the system that we use internally, and then those are reviewed by the team at some point, usually a couple of times before the episode comes out. And then the structure for the research is we start off and say, okay, we know that, say, Pac-Man versus Pikachu is going to be coming out in the next couple of months, so we need to get it scripted so that the animators can start working on it. And so to get to that point, we do a preliminary pass of research where we kind of just rush through everything. We don't do like a super extended deep dive into the series. We just try and get as many feats as we can, glance through what's canon, and get a good idea of where the characters are at, get an idea of what abilities they have. And then we use that to put together a list of what they can do in order to give to the animators. From there, we then work on narrowing down that list. We start performing calculations on the relevant abilities and feats. We do a much deeper dive into the games and make sure we're not missing anything. That lasts up till about a week before release. And then by then, we basically have the research finalized. And that's when we typically decide the winner, because since we do alternate endings, we don't actually need to decide the winner very early on in the process.
Yep.
Which is great for us. It's how we're able to get so many videos out, because we don't need to do a super comprehensive dive on everyone right from the beginning. Mm-hmm. And then once that's done, we as a team debate who we think is going to win, go over the feats, what we feel are outliers, discuss how we feel like things hold up. I recently just had the longest calc I've ever spent doing thrown out because we didn't feel like it holds up, which was a good decision.
One for Pikachu.
I hate Pokemon.
Don't you wish you had the lightning professor? Or would that not have changed anything?
He might have been able to tell me a better way to handle that.
I hope he titles himself the lightning professor. Isn't that such a cool title?
That is pretty cool. Fun fact, did you guys know that, like, real-life humans can use lasers to control lightning strikes? That is so cool. I learned that during my Pikachu calc that got thrown away. And yeah, that's basically it for research. It involves a lot of reading up on the lore to understand the context of things, a lot of looking up bizarre physics or science branches to try and comprehend what a feat does.
So I have a question about that.
Yeah.
So I know there's a lot of calcs and solutions on Versus Battle Wiki to figure out stuff like this. What kinds of things from that do we use, and which things have we had to like deviate from to find stuff that feels better to us?
Like methods, you mean?
Yeah, methods or assumptions. Because I feel like we've kind of drifted in and out of how we use their stuff.
A bit, yeah. So there's a lot of really common methods for handling different types of feats and putting numbers on them. And just to prefix this, because I know it's kind of a contentious issue in the wider community, we don't really feel like the numbers we put on things are the definitive gospel of what they literally are. We basically treat the numbers as a way to get a rough gauge of how characters compare to each other.
And that's just, with stuff like this, I don't think there is a definitive answer.
Right. So I see a lot of people critiquing applying physics in general because you can never get the absolute truth of what happens. But it does tend to give us a lot more of an objective way to compare things than just eyeballing it, and that's what we're after. But anyway, looking at how Versus Battle Wiki does things, a lot of their methods hold up fairly well. But they are also really broad approximations and based on converting everything to energy values and joules, which we still keep. Because that does make it a fairly intuitive way to present it to people in like tons of TNT or whatnot. So we keep a lot of that. Where we diverge is typically in how we decide on whether something is calculable or not. We're pretty strict with saying that we can't use physics to describe things that don't follow physics. Again, For example, like we can't use the calculations to figure out how strong a black hole is if something isn't actually demonstrating the properties of a black hole. There are a lot of things that are like a black circle on the screen that suck things towards them, but don't exhibit any other properties of a black hole, and trying to use the physics equations we have to describe black holes on those is going to get you some really crazy stuff. And so that's where we are the most divergent, is what we feel we're able to apply these things to. Other than that, I have a lot of calculations saved for just like obscure things that aren't generally covered. One that I've been working on the side recently is radiation, and figuring out how to like categorize the energy that radiation puts out and how deadly it is and stuff like that. And that's not really touched on very much by anyone I can find online, because it's a really strange way to approach things. Yeah, but for the most part, we stick to the general guidelines that they've set up, and I've put a lot of work into making them closer to real life. And that's kind of an ongoing process, is turning them into something that is more accurate and less abstract.
Yeah. And then what's the other half of that they need me to talk about?
The process for animations.
So the process for animations, I'm going to turn on some music for us. How's the volume on this music? Is that good? So with animations, the first thing that we need to do is get a list of each character's abilities, their height, their... Is this the right music? Their personality in a fight, like the different ways that they tend to fight. No, this isn't the right music.
Just, you haven't clicked.
Oh, I haven't clicked it. That's embarrassing. I don't even know what that was. All right, there we go. Anyway, so once we get a list of all their different abilities and their like strategies, we try to get a really rough, like preliminary estimation of how their stats compare to each other. So we'll look for their best general speed feats or strength feats so that we can try to accurately portray how much faster one character would be than another. And then after that, I sit down. It used to just be me, and now we've had help from the writing team, which is just made up of people from the research team, kind of going through and coming up with what we think is a cool concept or a cool script. And then we form it into an animator's document that shows like the script for the battle, a hyperlink to every ability they have, a description of the characters, their background, just anything the animator could possibly need. Then we give them about 8 weeks, and we have a check-in every Friday, just to keep things on track. After that's all done, we take the finished rough animation and we send that over to Ben at TGM, DGM. I don't even say it.
I thought it was
Tech GM. I don't know. And then Ben does the custom music for the series now. We also have someone we work with on Fiverr, off and on. He's doing the music for the Teenage Mutant... I haven't announced that.
You might as well now.
Nothing. We also have someone on the... someone else, a researcher, or another musician who just joined the team. You can have this.
Sure.
But yeah, I'm really excited. Seeing everything come together. Ted GM. There you go.
Not tech.
It's not tech. But yeah, that's basically the process. I do want to mention briefly why we've had so many Pokemon. There's a couple reasons. I'll start with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turts. I did stop after Turt. You have no idea what the rest of that phrase was going to be.
Pokemon videos.
Yeah, Pokemon. Okay, so we've had, is it 3 in a row now?
Is it? I think so.
I think 3. It's going to be 4. And little sneak peek. The reason why, first off, we had to prioritize all the animations that we could do at the start based off of availability of sprites, because originally we only had sprite animators. So that's kind of how we organized everything. And it ended up, we wrote out our whole schedule, started animators, and then realized we have like all of the Pokemon battles front loaded. And so now I'm kind of working desperately with other animators to kind of short circuit that and stick some non-Pokemon videos in between to split it up a bit. But yeah, at least the next one after Pikachu versus Pac-Man is also a Pokemon one. But it's very cool. And then I think we have a break from it.
I hope
I'm
so.
not sure. We'll see. Kind of simplifies research because we get to know the general way we're doing it. But
I would think so.
You would think so, I guess. I would think so. It isn't so. Okay, well, never mind.
Maybe it will be after Pikachu, since we'll have already watched everything with Pokemon.
Yeah. Really, though. Sephiroth versus Kazuya would be amazing. I don't know much about Kazuya. Anyway, what's next on the list? Do we have a lot still?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, wait. I scrolled down too far. Okay, that's another request for new subs. Current plan for SmackDowns, especially with today's announcement. What's the plan on how it would operate with scheduling and whatnot?
So, Super SmackDown, I've mentioned it a couple times. It's going to be our kind of fan-chosen battle series posting once a month. So, chosen by members of Patreon and the YouTube channel membership at the YouTube channel membership at the... Dang it, what am I thinking?
I don't know.
Oh, at the highest tier, at the VIP tier. Right now, there's only a couple people there, so votes go really far. But those people on the last of each month or first of each month? Last of each month, vote any matchup they want. Right now, it's limited to sprites, and we'll make it happen. But yeah, so that's going to be once a month, fully researched. It's going to be basically the same format as Smash Bracket, but it's going to be all fan-chosen battles. Kind of like the epic rap battle of history, who won, who's next type of thing, but we'll tell you who won. And Robot, we actually have commissioned Incineroar and Wolf sprites, although I guess I'm not saying if it's next or anything, but I'm excited for that.
For what it's worth, right now, the way that those Patreons and members have decided things is everyone submits like their dream matchup, and then they do a vote by elimination to see what gets picked. So if you get in before that changes, at least, it's up to them how they want to decide. You get a fair shot to have your dream matchup done, as long as it's got sprites, like King says.
Yep.
And then we also, with SmackDown, have a few other things that aren't chosen by patrons that we are working into the schedule. That we either chose because it would be fun to do, or we've got some that we're using as a reward for our researchers because they're awesome. Or there was a giveaway that we did. That's going to be a Christmas special.
Oh, that one too.
Yeah, also another giveaway that we did.
So the Christmas special, that was chosen by the community tab. It's Dr. Doofenshmirtz versus Dr. Eggman. I'm so excited for that.
Me too.
That's going to be our Christmas special. We should get on that.
We should.
Is that on our schedule to research?
Probably.
We'll figure it out. And then and then we chose a random fan to choose any battle that they want, and we would make it. That's something I'd like to do annually, or at least somewhat often. But he chose Bill Cipher versus Sephiroth, and that one is well underway, actually. But yeah.
Great. So next up, then, we have... how likely is it that Smash Bracket will develop some sort of story or lore as time goes on? Perhaps every fight is connected, and the plot reveals itself as the fights get more chaotic.
The lore already exists. I don't know it yet. And neither does Lemon, but it's there. And I do want to do more lore videos. We're probably going to need a bit more of a budget under us so we can afford to do those. But I would love to have some lore tying it together. If I had to guess, I'd say like mid round 1, if not round 2 or losers bracket, something like that.
But it is a thing we want to do.
It is a thing I want to do, at least.
I want to do it. It sounds cool.
Yeah.
All right. What will happen after the identity of who is the strongest fighter is revealed? Does the series continue with new matchups from the Smash roster, or will other non-Smash characters throughout gaming get to fight characters from the roster of Smash?
I've thought about it off and on. We don't have an answer. Essentially, the question is, once Smash Bracket's over, what would we do?
The answer is we'll keep doing something, but haven't quite decided what yet.
I would love... This is not a commitment. This is just me brainballing. That's not... Spitstorming? What's the...
Spitballing or brainstorming?
So this is me spitstorming. Man, I'd love to do like a toon bracket with all the different cartoons I grew up watching. And that would be the criteria is...
Nostalgia bracket.
Nostalgia bracket. Featuring Nostalgia Critic. But yeah. PlayStation All-Stars bracket. I think some of those would make it. But yeah, I'd love to see a toon bracket. That would be my choice. Or if I hate our research team, we could do a jump bracket. Rob, I would love to have you help me write lore, or at least talk about it. That would be really fun. We can talk about it later, though.
Let's can someone make a brain spitting channel on the Discord?
Yeah, brain spitting, spitstorming.
Spitstorming. I like brainballing more.
Brainballing or spitstorming? Which one's better? I like
words combined in so many good ways.
They do. But yeah.
So what will happen after round 1 is complete? Will we do round 2 winners first and losers round 1 after, or the other way around? Will we have something like round 2 match 1 starting on, for example, July 5th, 2022?
That's so specific.
And losers round 1 match 1 getting released on July 19th, 2022.
That's kind of how I envisioned it, is seeing them happening at the same time so that we don't do all the winners bracket and then have a 2-year delay before we find out who actually wins.
a smart idea.
Yeah, so I'd imagine we'll interlace them, but we haven't decided for sure. What do we got next?
What would you guys do after Smash Bracket is over? We just talked about that. We also have the joke thread that I quarantined everything to, if we want to go through that.
All right.
Is cereal a soup? Obviously.
No. What?
We cancel Smash Bracket. We can't get along anymore. What is wrong with you?
Why? What's the definition of a soup?
It's a
Look it up.
soupy thing.
A soup? Oh, dang. That's actually a good point. Okay.
What is the definition of a soup?
We'll probably still do analysis, but it'll look different. I intentionally leave a few non-essential for the battle abilities out of each analysis, or format them with future episodes in mind.
A substance or mixture perceived to resemble soup in appearance or consistency. That's the definition of soup.
I noticed you skipped the first definition.
That's because the second one was much more fun. The first definition is a liquid dish, and we should stop there.
A liquid dish typically made by boiling meat, fish, or vegetables in stock or water.
See, typically, but not always. It is both a liquid dish and resembles soup.
Okay, but no. The liquid part has nothing to do with it.
Yes, it does. That's what soup is.
Cereal can stand on its own. It can be eaten dry, or in milk, or in water.
Okay, not the cereal bits themselves. I guess cereal with milk is a soup.
Anyway.
Give us lore on why real lemon is a real lemon.
Knowing Lemon, he used a random name generator. Wait, why is it real lemon?
I used a random name generator. The horse emoji is really cool.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of people bringing that up.
I don't get it. I was wondering if you could play that song again. The one
that goes like boop, 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 beep, boop, boop, boop. We already did.
We did. You danced to it. And the rest of them are talking about you doing that dance.
Oh, nice. Anyway.
Oh, wait, one last one. How long are you guys planning to do Super Smackdown? Will it continue after Smash Bracket?
I think so.
I think it might change a little bit depending on how we continue forward. Like, there might not be a reason to do the distinction anymore, depending on how we handle things.
Yeah.
But we'll definitely still do other fun matchups.
Yep. All right, and then is there anything else? People have been asking us to react to that video. Do you want us to?
Sure.
You guys want to see us react to Mario vs. Sonic 2018?
You asked that, and it took 10 minutes for people to answer, but eventually...
How bad is our latency?
Yes. It's not that. I just think most people aren't interested, so they didn't answer right.
Well, we don't need to do it.
There are a few people who are interested.
Are you interested?
I don't care. I'm interested on doing whatever gives us more donations / subscribers, because I'm a sellout.
Here's the real Mr. Krabs moment. What was your inspiration for reacting to Death Battle Mario vs. Sonic?
I just spent $200 on Minecraft books, so I need...
Oh my goodness.
I need donations.
What are we doing? Oh, Death Battle. Death Battle Mario vs. Sonic. So should we set some stipulations going into this? Like, do we want to give thoughts on how we would do the calcs that they do? Do we want to just use the stats that they give us? Because I feel like we'd have to argue under Death Battle's rules since it's a Death Battle video.
Maybe. It depends on what people want. Like, the most I could do... I couldn't redo their calcs on the fly. I could maybe say if something would hold up on our analysis or not to consider in the first place. But I couldn't do more beyond that.
Let's see. I want to see your thoughts on how it would go down. We don't have enough on Mario yet to say that.
I mean, we could... But based on what they presented... We'll limit it to what they present and our interpretation of what they present. How about that?
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
So we won't say, oh, we know Sonic and Mario can do these things that they didn't mention. We'll just keep it to what they say.
My general thoughts before going into this on Sonic versus Mario, just as characters, is that Mario is a character who Nintendo generally thinks is like, wow, this is kind of like a neat human-level character, and then they accidentally make him very, very strong repeatedly. And then Sonic is a character who Sega's like, hey, check out how fast this Hedgehog is. He can go 600 miles an hour. And then everyone's like, but no, because you make him sound like he's trying to do this thing that makes him go much faster. And that's why I would like to humbly request that Sega just lets us script one cutscene in any Sonic game. Preferably the whole game, but I would take one cutscene. Anyway. Let's show screen.
Before we do anything with Death Battle, I just want to say that running this has made me completely respect anyone's interpretations on anything, because you can't be right. There is no right.
There isn't a right answer to shows like this.
And it takes so much work, even the parts besides the research. It's just like, everything takes tons of effort, and they're awesome for putting it in.
Yeah. This is, like, I'm not going to make any commentary on, like, the quality of our series versus Death Battle or anything like this, because we would not be even close to where we are today without Death Battle. I disagree with how they handle some stuff. I really agree with how they handle other things. And, yeah. Anyway, let's just get into this. Jump into it. Dang it, I had one line. I messed it up. All right. Let's get going. Let's turn that up. Oh, that was written by Brandon Yates. Should I turn off that
rivalry is legendary.
sound?
Their fame unmatched. This battle has gone on for nearly 3 decades, but today it finally comes to an end.
Won't that turn off?
Mario, Nintendo's whimsical Italian
Oh,
turtle
right.
crusher.
And Sonic the Hedgehog, Sega's specialist of speed.
Time
Okay.
to find out if Sega really does what Nintendo don't.
For this bout, we'll be using the same rules Death
Oh,
Battle
wait.
has had for the past 3 years.
I don't know when I've
Most
looked over their rules in depth last.
I didn't know they
of
had them.
speed.
Time
Yeah.
to find out if Sega
There used to be
really
like this
does
big,
what Nintendo don't.
Big screenshot they did. So combatants have no prior knowledge of each other unless specified. So this is, I think, what we had to hold ourselves
This
to.
bout, we'll be using
So
the
no
same
prior knowledge. Any moral restraints from killing are lifted. All other traits are considered.
Fair.
Okay.
rules Death Battle has had for the past.
That's a nice animation they did of him just scratching his butt. That's funny. Combatant's maximum potential is examined. Factors unrelated to the combatants cannot end the battle. So what does that mean?
I think it's no outside help. Also, maybe they can't, like, drown someone to death?
I remember one of their characters getting skewered by a helicopter. That seems like a factor unrelated to the combatant.
If they push someone into the helicopter, it becomes related.
No, I think he was just walking in it. The propeller flew off and they said he got unlucky. I don't know. I don't want to misrepresent things. Someone in chat 100% will know what we're talking about. Let's see.
End the fights with the characters I don't like that. Just be like, oh, Kirby got unlucky.
Kirby got unlucky.
A black hole spontaneously erupted where he was at. Also, I don't want to get into whether he can survive a black hole.
Most importantly, the original.
All right. All official material related to a character is applied unless found contradictory to the primary source material. You would think that's a simple rule.
You would.
What's official and what's material and what's contradictory and what's primary source material and sometimes what's a character? Those are all questions we've had to ask repeatedly for what seems like a simple rule. Anyway,
video games will be our primary source for analysis.
okay, so using video games.
Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons,
Did they say as the primary source? So,
Primary source.
Okay.
I don't know what that means.
armor, and skills to find
Like, if
out who
everything's
would win
considered-
a
it doesn't
death
matter.
battle.
They know what they're doing.
they know what they're doing.
Plumber, carpenter, doctor. Mario has worn many hats throughout his life, but he
Vietnam
always does
War
so
that's
as
another.
A hero.
Yeah, except for that time he tortured an animal, but
Yeah.
no one really talks about
He has a
that.
whole game where
Born
he's
as
like
one of the 7
fighting in
star children
Vietnam.
possessing an extraordinary amount of power.
I did not know this.
Extra horrible crime.
Star Child. What does that even
Mario
mean?
was
That's
assuredly
what it means. It
destined
is a
for
star child.
greatness.
Then him and his little bro Luigi.
Arms right now.
Carpenter, plumber, doctor, umpire, chef, brewer, soldier, pilot, submarine captain, animal trainer, NBA player, basketball player, stunt biker, artist, toy maker, theme park owner, referee, rapper.
He wound up in
Wow.
New Donk
He's 24.
City, where he
I didn't know
spent
that.
his days throwing shit at monkeys and fixing
362
toilets.
games.
Not exactly
That sounds
the
about
great
right. Do you think
heroic
Mario or
destiny I
Goku's
was
appeared in more
expecting,
games?
but
Because I know
hey,
Goku's been in
Lee's
the stupid
girlfriend was
amounts.
smoking.
But everything changed
Yeah,
after a
that was
chance
a stupid
meeting
question,
with
wasn't it?
Princess
Yeah.
Peach Toadstool.
Holy cow.
Her Mushroom Kingdom had been conquered by Bowser, the tyrannical king of the
Mario's
Koopas.
full name is
Her
Mario
only hope of rescue
Mario.
lay in the hands of the Mario brothers.
I love
And
that.
Mario had all the power he
This
needed
cartoon
to take
was
the
so
turtle
cursed.
terror down.
I wish they used this instead of video games.
And really, really strong.
We could be the change we want to see.
Several times his own height, smash tanks to bits with his blood, and toss Bowser around as if he's a featherweight.
So long, Bowser.
What are
Needless to say,
bottomless gloves? All gloves are bottomless. That's why they're gloves.
So was the princess. She even gave Mario a piece of her cake. If you know what I'm saying. Get in there, buddy. You deserve it all. Oh, come on. It's an actual cake.
Oh.
That's good too, I
Well,
guess.
never mind.
And if his strength doesn't cut it, Mario has plenty of extra weapons and powers on hand.
He can already shatter brick with his bare fists, but when he needs the power to break down the toughest walls, he busts out the Ultra Hammer. Sounds like a wrestling move Lou Albano would have used back in the day. Rest in peace, Captain.
Oh, is that who played it?
Master
They got.
blacksmiths,
Why'd they get a
the
wrestler to
Ultra
play
Hammer,
Mario?
combined with Mario's mighty swing, can
I don't
break
think they
through
were very
practically
concerned
any
with the quality
material.
of that show.
And he's
That's
got a
fair.
ton of awesome power-ups, like that spicy fire flower.
Actually, while Mario used to need this flower, he has since learned how to use pyrokinesis without it.
Well, the ice
Is that
flower
something like
lets
he
him freeze
actually
enemies.
like took time and learned in game, like was taught how to do it, or they're just providing context for him using it without it later? Do you know?
We
haven't
think
looked
they're
into
providing
Mario much.
context. Our
The
Mario
Lucky
research
Bell
is very
turns him into a kitty
Although now
cat,
we want to play a
and the
Mario
Super
training
Mushroom gives him
where
a
he just
power
learns to
boost and
integrate these
increases
powers.
his size.
Mario Origins.
I bet the princess likes that one.
With
Frog
his
suit,
frog
yeah.
suit, his swimming ability increases dramatically. With the double cherry, he can create clones of himself with no power decrease. With the stopwatch, he can freeze time. With the cape feather or the wing cap, he can soar to new heights. And with the Starman or Rainbow Star, he becomes totally invincible.
So here's something different about how we handle invincibility is with them, I believe they say invincibility is invincible while it lasts, whereas we say invincibility is only as strong as the strongest thing it's ever endured, if that makes sense. So like, let's say Olimar has something that makes him invincible for a few seconds and he's only ever fought bugs, which I know he's fought more. We couldn't say Superman wouldn't be able to kill Olimar when he steps on him if that surpasses by far anything that Olimar's ever resisted.
Right.
But yeah.
Short time.
And
Olimar's
with
a
the
bad
gold
example.
flower, he
It's
never has to
going to
work
stars.
another day in his life, because he's got an infinite supply of money made of people.
While he can carry
That's
several power-ups
terrifying.
at once,
It really
Mario
is.
doesn't always need them to prove his potential.
He's quick enough to maneuver when transformed into a bolt of lightning, and skilled
You okay?
enough.
That's
While
not a
he can
feat
carry
we
several
agree
power-ups
with.
at once,
Think's lost it.
Mario doesn't always need it.
There's little birds on screen. Sorry.
to prove his
Oh,
potential.
I just think. Let's keep going. And there's also lightning going.
He's quick enough to maneuver when transformed into a bolt of lightning,
And
and
they're
skilled
going
enough
so much. They're going so much faster.
to pilot the Star Diver as it rockets through the atmosphere. He's so friggin' manly, he took an explosion to the face that wrecked an entire castle.
So on a different note, that's an interesting
He was
montage because it has a
standing in the
power
middle
mount.
of this.
Based on a standard tennis court measurements, we can determine the blast of this fireball covered a radius of over 2,000
Light
feet.
speed burn.
To reach this distance, the blast must have had an
27
explosive
quintillion
yield
times
of
light
over 2.4 megatons.
So what you're saying is Mario could totally play tennis
wanna
with a
talk about our
nuclear warhead for a
interpretations as we
ball
go
and
through
be
the
totally
video?
fine.
Yeah, why not?
Also, he can throw
Well,
a
in that
baseball
case,
so
the
fast.
stadium feat, the megatons, even if
this
that value is
fireball
right,
covered
they're
over-
so
in his
far away
bark.
from the center that they're not going to take a significant portion of that. They're probably going to be enduring like 10 kilotons or something, which is still a pretty decent amount. But also, it leaves the entire stadium unharmed. It just breaks like a small little contraption in the middle. So for us, we measure the destruction caused by explosions and not necessarily just their radius.
Which it makes sense what they're doing here. Would it
Yeah.
be affected by how much of that energy can be transferred to someone the size of Mario as well? Or do we not have to do it for stuff like this?
You have to account for his surface area, but that's kind of bundled up with how far away he is.
Light speed birds in chat. Light speed everyone.
Mario could totally play tennis with a nuclear warhead for a ball and be totally fine.
Probably. Also, he can throw a baseball so fast it overloaded this speed gun, implying it was launched over 999
That's a
miles
very
per
accurate
hour.
speed
In the
gun.
Mario World cartoon, he hurled a dinosaur out of orbit. Assuming this creature
Wait,
is
I
of
thought they were
similar
only using
size
video
and weight to a
games.
Primarily. That's why I said it didn't make sense.
So does primary mean they only use them to create feats? Or
I
is
don't know.
there
All I say
not
is primarily.
not a distinction? The birds.
Applying it was launched
Don't
over
make fun of the birds.
I'm not trying to make fun of it because I get what they're doing, and there's people who agree.
You.
Those birds would destroy me. And like I said, I don't want to diminish how they do any of their calcs. I just think that one specifically is funny.
Fun fact, Ink kicked a bird when we were little.
I was young and we were at SeaWorld.
Yeah, kicking birds at SeaWorld.
This creature
You're gonna get me canceled for kicking birds.
Rex. This feat would require a force of over 135 tons of TNT.
Wait, Wiz, I thought you said we're only using the games.
Any official material.
Oh, hey, new subscriber, or S tier subscriber. Thank you so much. I'm going to pause to thank you, ZZ Pixel. Oh, man. They use cartoons as supporting feats, so they're not using it to create the feats. Okay, cool.
Otherwise, we'd be ignoring a huge majority of the character's history.
Oh, wait.
Wait, Wiz, I thought you said we're only using the games.
Oh, there we
Any
go.
official material counts so long as it's supported by the games. Otherwise, we'd be ignoring a huge majority of the character's history. Take a look at this chain shot.
I just don't know.
It's actually made up of solid gold.
I don't know why.
Gold is ridiculously heavy. While 1 cubic foot of iron weighs 491
Because it's not
pounds,
gold and
a
then it
cubic
is
foot
gold.
of gold is over 1,200 pounds. Luckily, a chain chomp is a perfect sphere,
Or
so we can compare
maybe
it to
it's
Mario's
like,
height to find that it weighs nearly 6,000
A copper alloy
tons.
coated in a thin plate of gold.
Did he just leave
And
it
that's...
in that hole?
This is a
Cash it in,
reference no
Mario.
one's...
That
Literally
thing's
zero
worth
people are doing that.
$366 billion.
That's actually correct.
Well, yeah, that guy on TV who always wants my gold told me.
This isn't
I
even
wonder how
Mario's
long it
most
takes them to do
impressive
the
feat.
animations
At
of
one
Wiz and
point,
Boomstick.
he lifted an entire fortress and punted it through the air.
Okay, so...
We threw that feat out in our first
Thank you.
episode because it was a gag. I don't think that's gonna, at least to be our reasoning. I can't say whether it holds up. On
Well, I
further
kind of...
examination,
I think it
but-
is a gag. I don't know if we'll throw it out because of that. But, like, in that same cutscene, what they don't show is Mario... Like, it's part of a montage of Mario destroying these castles that he beats. And then right before that, he goes and grabs a giant mop and just mops away the castle.
What you're not understanding is that there's a lot of evidence supporting the mop feat.
Really?
Really.
As a strength feat, or a mop durability feat, or a hacks feat?
It is... I don't want to get into it.
I want to give him that in the animation, if that's a thing.
So the
Imagine
thing is,
Mega Man's surprise.
Mario...
He just gets deleted by a mop.
Mario has consistently shown that paint can create things in his game. See Mario Sunshine for the best example. And so if we assume that is a paint castle, he could just be cleaning it up.
Always wants my gold.
Oh, okay, so it's a paint castle. How heavy is a paint castle?
Well, because it's Mario, it would be as heavy as a real castle, because the paint makes physical objects.
It doesn't...
Me.
This isn't even
Paint is a physical object.
Okay, but it makes different physical objects?
Mario's most impressive feat.
He was just
At one
inside of
point,
it.
He lifted
Yeah,
an
I know.
entire
That's what it
fortress
does.
and punted it through the air.
He does the same
Bowser
thing in
Jr.
the
all
manga,
of the
and
time.
it's pretty
I do like them using the manga to support it.
That is good. I feel like I would measure that one because it's a lot more clear the size of the castle.
Yeah, you can measure that pretty
Which
easily.
is just a tower.
And Mario has a lot of like dimension hopping stuff too, right? So it could make sense you say he like goes to a different world inside the castle. That's why it's a different size.
It could. I think he's just shrinking.
with the strength he's
don't
shown
think
against
that.
Bowser.
I think he's
who
an actor and
survived
has no
collapsing
feats.
castles.
Oh, I didn't read through these. Chain Chomp crushed buildings as Mega Mario, lifted and punted Larry's castle, Sensei of Jinx's dojo, quick enough to run up walls, piloted the Star Driver at Mach 375. I don't know how we'd interpret that one because it happens in a dream sequence if I remember right, but we also didn't look into it super closely.
That game is just weird.
Survived a 2.4 megaton explosion, defeated Bowser Warrior, Bowser and Donkey and Crackly and Smithy.
Size difficult to determine. We
tried.
measured the entire interior based on maps from the game. By scaling these measurements
would've
to
taken
the
so
castle's
much
smaller
work, wow.
avatar, and conservatively assuming a limestone composition,
actually, I bet
we've
you could just
determined the
rip it
castle must
into a
weigh
program
more than
and it would
61
count.
million tons.
And he just kicked it away like it was a freaking soccer ball.
Given the
Thing is,
distance
even
of the
if you,
kick, Mario must
like,
have exerted a force of around 3.5
what he's kicking is what's
megatons
in that
of TNT.
cutscene rather than
Do you realize what
necessarily.
this means?
I don't know.
Mario's
That's a
foot
really
is
impressive stat.
231 times more powerful than the atomic bomb that dropped on Hiroshima.
Dang.
Now seems like a good time.
I
for
feel
a
bad
beer.
for Hiroshima
Or
for
12.
for a lot of
Honestly,
different
Mario's
reasons,
absurd
but also because that's like my
strength
go-to
shouldn't be as
explosion
surprising as you think.
comparison.
While he's fairly
And it's-
naive and
yeah, okay, it's this
strategy,
cutscene where he
he's
uses
saved
the
Mushroom
the
Kingdom
mop.
from Bowser's clawed grip time and time again.
I
And
love
the
his little
Koopa King
kicks
is
there.
tough enough to survive a dip in the sun or even a black hole.
Don't underestimate
Oh, boy.
Nintendo's powerful plumber.
So, do we want to talk about black holes, or is that more trouble than it's worth?
I mean, I talked about it a bit before, how we're pretty strict with using physics to only describe things that physics can describe. So,
we missed a donation. Let's see. Mop is OP. It is very true. It is.
But yeah, so if I haven't looked into that one enough to say for sure, but if it doesn't hold up to our criteria for black holes, we wouldn't treat it as one. In which case, it becomes much less impressive.
Gotcha. Yeah, and it would. Black holes are crazy.
Somewhere out there, on a strange alternate version of Earth,
I love this episode of Sonic X because they have a specialized race car division of their police force in the city. Dumb. They're like, our guns can't handle it. Calling the Formula 1 drivers.
This world has been assailed over and over by the vile Dr. Ivo Robotnik, otherwise known as Eggman.
Why the heck does he need such a dumb
They're like,
alias?
we've never seen anything that fast. That Hedgehog's going 90 miles per hour. Oh, were they doing the old college professor thing?
One did not have to wait long for a certain blue streak to speed by. This was Sonic the Hedgehog.
Is that better? That's definitely better.
I like that one. I don't like the vidIQ thing.
Yeah. But
while Sonic has a superhuman physique overall,
there we go.
Speed is his speciality. In fact, superhuman...
let's see. Not a skilled swimmer. Chili dogs. This is where I get into trouble in editing, is I put too many stupid jokes in the text, and I haven't figured out how to keep my text a consistent size yet. So it always looks bad and has the stupidest jokes.
Speed is a natural.
You solve it now by just cutting away to worse jokes.
Those Sonic's abilities are far superior.
That's
to
true.
his kin.
Wait a minute.
Swimmer, not a good swimmer.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, real hedgehogs are also nocturnal, not blue.
Swimmer.
And when they try to make
I hardly know her.
They get eaten. So I don't think Sega cares.
Alright then, to stop Pac-Man from turning all his animal pals into batteries, Sonic cranked up
You darn Sonic lowballing Fruit Loop.
He can crush his enemies with the spin attack, strike multiple
I'm glad
times
we have
with
the
the
other
homing
researchers
attack,
to keep me in
go
check.
0 to Sonic Boom instantly with the
They're more interesting when they're low.
and plow through
Low
hordes
ball.
of badniks with the spin dash. Holy crap!
What's an
This guy
enter
just, like,
beam?
vomit all the time.
He's also used a
Enter
number
beam.
of power-ups throughout
I
his
have no idea.
Enter beam. That sounds like a disease, like a skin rash.
I just think of enema.
That's what I was thinking, but I
It
didn't
just
want to.
gives
I didn't want to
people
say that.
enemas at
So
a
I-
distance.
golden gloves and magic gloves. Can he wear both at the same
including
time, like one on
elemental
each hand?
shields. The Aqua Shield is especially useful
that
as it
has
grants
been
him an
explored.
incredibly high bouncing jump and protection against his greatest nemesis.
Robotnik?
No, water.
Seriously, Sonic, buddy, learn to swim already and save our ears from that nightmare
Does he not
music.
swim in Sonic versus Mario at the Olympics?
The blue hedgehog can also
swims
gain
in a few
abilities
games,
from
though.
small alien beings called
Wisps are so
They can
cool.
turn him into a
I really want to
fireball,
use them in the
a yellow
animation
drill,
coming up.
A black
I
hole,
wanna use
a bunch of
exclusively
stuff,
this.
really. Even a demonic hungry.
Will Sonic versus Mario be
But
in round
before we
2? It
delve
depends
any
who wins
further,
which match.
there is something vital
Thank you so
which
much for
we
the
need to
donation, by the way.
discuss. It's
I think
time
patrons
to
are
figure
getting
out
some influence in
Sonic's
our
speed.
Oh,
future
boy,
rounds
here we go.
matches.
Yep.
While he has boasted
Oh,
that he is
talk.
faster than
Oh,
light,
I love
Sonic
this screenshot.
Go for it.
This is my favorite screenshot. Okay, I'll voice it in my Sonic voice.
we need to discuss. It's time to figure out Sonic's speed.
Oh, boy,
They did something similar to me by putting that near the end of his analysis.
here we go.
While he has
It's because you're hoping everyone skips ahead
Okay,
of it.
I do. I can tell you exactly what percentage of people saw that part, and it's like
That's good.
19%. Anyway, so light speed, that small time, that's no challenge. I totally get why they would use that. It makes it sound like he can reach light speed. For us, we don't take statements like that. It's being analyzed by this very smart robot. There's a lot of nuances. We ought to make an entire video where we talk about Sonic in a versus battle context versus someone else, and then we can get into that in more detail.
Oh, here's a question for the chat. Is anyone interested in me doing a spin-off series of videos or maybe a spin-off channel where I do really deep dives into our interpretations of feats? Go over like calculations and any debunks we have or why we don't.
Like a
Agree with
Smash
certain
Bracket
things.
crew channel or something like that. Something we talked about. Thank you so much again for the other donation. You're being so freaking kind, ZZ Pixel.
Also, Mario did lose in Season 0, but we're redoing the episode, so
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much. By the way, ZZ Pixel and anyone else who's donated, tag Stylish in the server to make sure we get you in the Patreon channel. Would it be Smash Bracket Explain? Something kind of like
Wait, if they donated?
that. He joined as a member.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Anyway,
boasted that he is faster than light. Sonic has yet to prove this in canon without the aid of additional equipment or power-ups.
Oh yeah, like when he connects to a trail of rings. But you can't take his bragging too seriously.
I was really looking for birds there.
Radical 90s attitude.
I'm out of here.
The highest official description of Sonic's speed labels him as hypersonic, or somewhere between Mach 5 and Mach 10. This actually isn't too far-fetched. The game Sonic Unleashed.
I understand like the trouble they're having here. You understand it better than me. Sega really wants Sonic to be fast, but they want to impress their audience with lower numbers. Like, does that make sense what I'm saying?
The thing is, they want to impress a casual audience, not an audience who's like comparing the speeds of all fictional characters. So they're like, Sonic is so freaking fast. He's like faster than a fast car. And
he can go Mach 3. And then they have statements like light speed. That's no problem. And that's Sega. Just one cutscene, please. Just give us one.
Japanese development. That puts Sonic's top speed over 7,872 miles per hour.
Oh, yeah. We've gone through, like, all the cutscenes, I promise. I want to write one.
The official hypersonic description.
So, is that it?
Well, it's possible, no, likely, that he's faster. In TV shows
oh, okay. I can do that.
Closely tied to the games, Sonic has dodged meteors, did this with a 10,000 frame per second camera, and even outran lightning. All of which implies that he can move and react.
Is the
Did
one.
you know that lightning can be any color of the rainbow?
Really?
How about that one time?
That's so cool.
Lightning also, the speed apparently isn't as straightforward as it seems. Like, I've always heard 1/3 the speed of light for lightning. But scientists have measured it anywhere from 200 miles per hour to what? Like
Mach 480. To be fair, the speed of light number is for the return stroke, and that's pretty consistent.
So, yeah, we reached out to the leading lightning specialist in the United States, and I'm hoping to give him, like, or get, like, a 5-minute interview with him, and then I'm going to use some of that in our follow-up video, preferably, like, in a perfect world. Because it's really complicated. There's entire, like, fields of study, lightning geophysics.
The thing that makes it complicated is that there are dozens of studies, and they all give different numbers. So, like, weather.gov gives a number, and seems like a really trustworthy source, but with so many other conflicting ones, I just have no idea what to trust.
Yeah. So we're going to talk to someone smarter than us. Yeah. And there's also different parts of lightning that have different speeds and different stuff, but yeah. Thank you so much for another donation, ZZ Pixel. It is being completely redone. We're wanting it to be mostly hand-drawn. I'm really excited for it.
Our animator for that is so good, but the universe is conspiring from letting us prove that to you guys.
Yeah,
we cut up to a cyan
he's so good.
He said
anyway,
that thing's almost as fast as him, even without its laser mode.
That's right. The laser is a power it grants Sonic, not itself. Still, wisps are incredibly fast. At one point, a group of them flew from Earth's surface to a black hole in orbit in the 20 seconds Sonic and Tails were talking. By measuring the planet's curve here, we can find that the wisp aliens must have been moving around Mach 200. As Sonic is faster than them, this supports his cartoon feats.
Why isn't that black hole sucking up the Earth? That's what they do, right?
It's more like a pseudo-black hole fueled by hyper-go-on energy.
Yeah!
What does that even mean?
Hyper-go-on energy is the name of the energy that the wisps have. It's just like
a
term for the game.
Gotcha. So, yeah, for example, I don't know how they handle this as regards to a real black hole, but this is something like if it doesn't behave like a black hole, we can't treat it as one.
I didn't know better.
In this scene, Sonic runs down, like he's running vertically down the surface, so most of his speed is coming from gravity.
Go figure.
I swear he just made
Not
those
that
words
I factored
Its presence near Sonic does emulate that of a singularity, and Sonic actually outran
I just figured it was like a
its
Crash
pull for
Bandicoot
30 seconds.
perspective.
He's running
Due to
down
chaotic
a space
accretion,
elevator.
black holes pull non-orbiting mass inward at
It's someone
30%
else, not the
speed of
person who did
light.
Isabelle
Sonic's
versus
clearly
Ganondorf,
pushing his running speed to its
but
limit,
another hand-drawn
or else the
animator.
black hole wouldn't have pulled him
Anyway,
in. With this
thank
in
you so
mind,
much for all the
it's
donations.
entirely
Really, these are
possible
all
that
going
without
directly to the
additional
animations,
support,
I promise.
Sonic's maximum
That's
possible
really, really
running
cool of you.
speed must
Oh, here's his
be
speed.
around 200 million miles per hour.
Wait. I missed how they got that.
Entirely non-orbiting mass inward, its presence near Sonic does emulate that of a singularity, and Sonic actually outran its pull for 30 seconds. Due to chaotic accretion, black holes pull non-orbiting mass inward at 30% the speed of light. Sonic's clearly pushing his running speed to its limit here, or else the black hole wouldn't have pulled him in. With this in mind, it's entirely possible that, without additional support, Sonic's maximum possible running speed must be around 200 million miles per hour.
That's insane! The fastest man-made object in real life was the new
So they went ahead and treated it like a real black hole.
Took off at more than 36,000
Which makes sense. I understand why they do it.
9 years
With us, we say if you want it to give him the feats that a real black hole would give him, it has to act like a real black hole. Otherwise, it's giving him feats for something that it's not showing. But
and I do have an article breaking down what that exactly is.
Yeah.
Are you gonna start?
I'm already done.
Moving on, even with his unbelievable speed, Sonic has
This
far
is such
more
a cool
power hidden
cutscene.
up his sleeves.
He doesn't wear a shirt.
He can achieve the form of Super Sonic by absorbing an enormous amount of positive energy from the 7 legendary Chaos Emeralds. In this mode,
What?
he can teleport large objects.
I was thinking of, he said he doesn't wear a shirt, and it reminded me, watching through the Pac-Man cartoon, that there was a part of that cartoon where Pac-Man didn't have his shoes on, and you could see his feet and toes, and it was just so cursed.
Survive planet-level explosions, launch energy attacks, and fly near the speed of light.
But guess what? This
They
isn't
used the
even
Smash
his
Bros.
final
trophy
form.
description.
After the emeralds received a boost
Right.
from the Master Emerald, Sonic could achieve his ultimate state of being, Hypersonic.
He's got all the abilities of Super Sonic.
Holy cow. Thank
but
you so much
total
again for the
invincibility and
donation.
a hyper flash that tends to kill
Have a great night,
everything around him.
Z-Pixel. Or
Oh,
ZZ Pixel.
and he's definitely
And yeah, welcome
like
Bubba
that.
J. Make sure to tag a mod in the server so we
Things
can get you
don't
into the
last forever. Without a
S tier
steady
patron
supply of
channel.
rings, these super
I meant to
forms
set
can't
that
even
up
stick
today
around for a full minute.
To do automatically.
Yeah.
Sonic has resisted mind control from the Overmind, survived re-entry from orbit, and blasted apart a mountain. This would need more than 200
Their layout in
tons
Death
of
Battle is
TNT
so
to
good
pull
with how they
off.
position the
while
text and
fighting
the
evil
visuals. Like, it's
Robocop
always
Metal
clear,
Sonic,
you can
they
always read it.
This enormous stalactite. Holy shit, just look at the size of it.
By comparing
I
it
thought
to
they
the
were
buildings
using
in this city
game
and applying the
for-
density of granite, the most common rock
What-
in continental crust, we
But I
found
thought
that
they're
this
good-
stalactite must weigh
What do you mean
almost
primarily?
47 million tons.
Like, they can
means
get whatever
a break
calcs they
like
want.
this
I'm fine
would be
with
the
that.
force of
I'm
almost
confused by the
200
rules that they set
kilotons
up.
of TNT.
Damn, he's definitely got what it takes to save the world from a madman scientist.
That's
even
true.
If he is kind of
Hey,
a
speaking
dick.
of anal.
Well, Sonic may be a
Sorry.
bit arrogant, and he's certainly a thrill seeker, but at his
Seeker, I
best,
hardly know
he's
her.
the definition of honest and heroic.
I
He's used
can't-
his powers to defeat Eggman time and time again, even against gigantic death machines and cataclysmic events.
Those cute and cuddly forest critters can rest easy when Sonic's gotta go fast.
I'll show you how outclassed you
Why were you recommended to me? Because we have awesome animations on the channel. And that's why. Also, if you watch
Alright, the
Poppt1, a lot of his
combatants
videos
are
are coming
set.
here,
Let's end this debate
so
once and
other
for all.
subscribers have seen this, and so
Wow,
you would
this
see
stack
that.
of Eggman's got me hungry. For Blue Apron.
Thing is, Sonic
By
wasn't
now,
even
you've
using his
probably
top
heard of
speed.
Blue Apron, the leading meal kit
He
delivery
wasn't even
service
using
in
wisps
the
or
US.
boosts.
But did you know about all the
Sonic
different
wasn't
kinds
boosting,
of
he was
delicious
using
foods
gravity,
you can make?
but he wasn't
like
going
the
his
honey
full
chipotle
speed.
glazed chicken with poblano and lime rice.
There's plenty to choose from, since they offer 12 new
He was like
recipes.
a
just wanted to see what it's like.
All you have to do is choose the 2, 3, or 4 that sound
A
best
trust
to
fall
you
into the black
delivered
hole?
right
Yeah,
to your
to see
door.
if the wisps would get
Plus, it's super simple to cook.
Always wanted to know
It's
who's
got easy to
canonically the
follow
most powerful
instructions
character in
and
Smash long
perfectly
before your channel.
proportioned
Thank you for making this a
ingredients.
reality. Me too, actually. Like, this has been a dream of mine for so long.
My favorite
There
part
are
is
so
feeling
many
like a
people- I
master
didn't know
chef,
anything
making
about most
creative
characters
and
when we started
delicious
this, and
meals
I'm
with
very
my own
surprised by a lot of our
hands. You
results.
guys really
Yeah.
need to try it out.
It's pretty nice coming home.
Are we
knowing
gonna
I'll
watch
have
the
a
whole ad?
delicious meal I can
Yeah, they
whip
put
up
work
with
into it.
ease.
Like, look at
So check
how
out
much the
this
animators
week's
did
menu
for
and
this.
get your first 3 meals free at blueapron.com.
That's almost over, though.
That's blueapron.com.
I watched the ad because I don't want
to
people
get
to
your
skip our
first
ad.
free
That's the
meals
true.
free.
It's
But
YouTube
right now, it's
Like,
time
I've
for a
cut
death
my
battle.
ads to like 15 seconds, and they're still like they lose retention. Anyway. Alright, I'm excited for this. This is such good animation.
It really is.
Like, it just has so much like personality to it.
Hello? That's a mine. Finders keepers, pal.
Those voice actors are really good.
Whoa!
He just kicked him at 27 quintillion times the speed of light. Just so you know.
No, it's only about that fast.
Oh. Whoa! That was... Oh, going with the sand!
You're too slow.
What's that? Oh, that's a wisp! That's...
Come here.
I love how Mario's just throwing a tantrum.
No one plays Mario with me because I always pick up people constantly. I have an addiction. I can't stop. Cat Mario! Yes! Does Cat Mario have any feats? There he goes. Fell in the water.
Do cherries grow on trees? Palm trees specifically?
Oh, give me a break.
Naturally. Oh, they do in the Chow Garden. Oh, this is good music. Is this Brandon Yates? Ooh. Hey. Is that Hyper?
Yeah.
Or
Hyper's the one that flashes between colors.
gotcha. Wait, can he just go Hyper with the Chaos Emeralds? No? Okay. Wouldn't that hurt Sonic? I guess invincible, both of them? Oh, that was a cool Let's Go. That bird's just chilling there. The animator didn't have to put that in, and they did.
That bird is actually going faster than you just can't tell it's moving. It's a Mario bird. This animation is so good.
It really is. The moon! Levi, you have some explaining to do.
Oh, shoot. Oh, mamma mia.
The bloody nose. Ah! So long. That's great. Oh, that's good. Oof.
This gets so happy.
He's
gross.
Roasted hedgehog foot. That's exactly what I needed.
Can Mario create his own nugget mushrooms by creating nuclear explosions?
I
That
really
sounds
seem to
canon to me.
remember Sonic having this one in the bag.
I'm sure Sonic could have won in specific circumstances, but more times than not, Mario takes the victory.
Really? With the
Keep in
stats
mind
they
this
gave, I
analysis
feel
was
like
done with a focus on the
Sonic
games
takes
and
it.
their closely tied media, excluding
I mean,
alternate contrary
the
sources like
stuff
the
they gave
Archie comics
Mario
or the
for
Mario
attack
Brothers
potency
movie, where
is
Mario
way
and Sonic
higher.
are essentially entirely
They're
different
really
characters
clever
from
with
their
how they
gaming
present
counterparts.
stats.
Sonic
because,
had speed in the bag, obviously, but Mario was way too tough for.
Archie, so they didn't use it.
Hey, what were we saying?
Oh, just the way they present stats is so clever because they do give stats on everything, but they usually don't give a full picture of them, so you can't compare them directly. So it felt pretty even, but then I'm pretty sure they like break down the numbers of what they actually got, and Mario's was just way higher.
The Mario Brothers movie, where Mario and Sonic are essentially entirely different characters from their gaming counterparts.
Okay, yeah,
Sonic had speed in the bag, obviously, but Mario was way too tough for him.
Their top strength feats paint this picture very, very clearly.
But I know what you're thinking. What good is Mario's strength if he couldn't even hit the blue blur?
That is exactly
He's
what I
way
was
too
thinking.
fast, right?
Yes and no. While Mario obviously couldn't match Sonic's relativistic top-running speeds, he's moved efficiently with a bolt of electricity and piloted the Star Diver. Based on our calculations, this puts him at the same level. Mario obviously couldn't match Sonic's relativistic top-running speeds. He's moved efficiently as a bolt of electricity.
He moves at the same speed he does in the rest of the... Why not just say he moves at the speed that he moves?
Electricity and piloted the
Anyway.
Star Diver. Based on our calculations,
But
this puts
that's
him
how
at
they got the
same
calcs,
level as
so
Sonic's
it's what they
own
give.
reactionary feat.
The Star
Since
Diver
Mario was tough
driver
enough to
is
tank
the
almost
much
anything
more
Sonic could
important
throw at him,
Yeah.
it was only a matter of time before he tagged the blue blur with a deadly blow.
But what about chaos control?
Birds.
Couldn't Sonic just
Speed
stop
burb.
time and take care of things? What?
It's heavily implied he knows how to, but Sonic has never actually used the time stop ability in canon. Even then, Mario's stopwatch does the same thing, putting them on equal footing.
That's the thing I don't really agree with that I see them do a lot, is that they're like, they can both stop time, so it doesn't matter who has it. But the faster one just stops time first and wins.
That's a good point.
I don't know.
Where's my wallet?
Actually, most of Mario and Sonic's power-ups countered each other in this way. Mario even had plenty of options for defending against Sonic's invincible super forms. But Mario also had a much wider variety of power-ups, offering multiple ways to overpower Sonic. For example, he could have frozen Sonic solid, or even turned him into gold. His arsenal would always outlast Sonic's because he's been shown to carry more of them.
I feel like
on his
Sonic would be able to
person.
get out of the way of those.
Oh, God. Oh, I've seen
It depends on them.
Because Mario, he's not throwing anything while he's on the Star Diver driver, right? And there's nothing to suggest that his projectiles move at that speed.
Yeah, fair.
From someone who knows nothing about Mario. We haven't researched him yet. Just saying. I don't know. I don't get how Mario on the Star Driver translates to he can move through a battle and fight somebody going at an incredible speed and catch him with his attacks and projectiles that you can measure on screen not moving all that fast.
I think the idea is that he can get away with throwing the slower projectiles because he reacts to the faster opponent well enough to hit them with the slower projectiles.
There you go.
But even then, Mario's durability blew Sonic's out of the water. Even if we assume the 200 kiloton stalactite feat was entirely Sonic's doing, Mario survived an explosion that was 12 times more powerful. Simply put, Sonic didn't have a lot of viable options that could take Mario down for good.
I always knew Sonic was impressive.
Like if Mega Man turned him into concrete.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, or like Sonic has something that
Sonic
could
was
turn Mario
obviously
into
incredibly
rings.
fast,
And
but
Mario
it
something
couldn't
could turn him
compete
into
with Mario's
coins.
superior strength,
Yeah.
durability,
I don't know.
and
it's just
varied arsenal.
when you talk about
He
the
got
durability
Mario.
being too high, I feel like
After 100
something like that
episodes,
can
you still
surpass it
can't think of a good
potentially.
pun?
No, but now they can see me do this. Ah, check it out, Wiz.
The winner is Mario.
Winner, I hardly know her.
Thank you for watching our 100th.
That was cool. I love the bird feet. That's my favorite thing ever. But yeah, like I said, Death Battle, they paved the road for us. They make different assumptions. They handle things differently. Like you saw, from a very cursory glance, that stadium feat we would have handled differently. We probably wouldn't have done what I said in the first one. I didn't think he was there in our Season 0 video, so we threw it out altogether. That was stupid ink. Small brain ink moment.
Actually, watching the cutscene, it turns out he is there.
Hey. But yeah. But yeah, what did you guys think? What's this generally thought of like apart from research, apart from decision, the animation was spectacular. Both like for the battle itself, but also they did so much animation for just like
Them talking.
the editing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, regardless of what you think of the takeaway, this is a really, really, really solid video.
Something I've realized is that, like, I'll always watch an animation and be like, oh, they should have done this and this, but you just can't fit it all in.
Yeah.
Like, there's a billion things that you want to reference, and you just are limited in what you're able to put in. And no matter what you choose, someone will be disappointed that you didn't include something else. So I think they did really well.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm excited to see Mega Man vs. Mario when we do it again. And Sonic, I'm not excited to see Sonic vs. Fox. I'm excited to see it. I'm not excited to make it. It's just, that whole video has been so
Let's outsource
cursed.
it.
Let's outsource it. Anonymous. But yeah. Anyway, what do you guys think of us reacting to the death battle? We haven't done something like that before. If you enjoyed it, we can clip this and put it on that channel you were talking about.
Do we want to make that channel?
Yeah, let's make that channel.
I'll make that channel in like a week when I'm not rushing to finish some last minute research. For
Yeah, we can just start getting a
6
backlog
characters.
of videos to put out.
More than 6.
No, that was fun though. Anyway, I gotta fall asleep. Hated it. I don't know if he's talking about the death battle or our reaction to it, but it's funny either way. But yeah.
We're not good at reacting.
Oh, I had fun reacting.
I'm not good at reacting.
Yeah, you are. You give way more interesting stuff than I would have been able to. I was just laughing at birds. Do I agree with the winners? Based off the stats that they gave, I still don't think it carries over in the same way.
I feel like they undervalue speed compared to what we do.
Yeah.
Like, we really, really highly rate the importance of speed, and that's part of why we're so strict with it.
If you gave me those exact stats and character sheets that they used, I'd probably say Sonic wins. Especially because their durability isn't it isn't like a threshold you have to meet to hurt them at all. They both get hurt by much weaker things, so you can kind of like work up to it. You don't have to match their durability in a single hit to hurt them. But yeah, anyway, anything else we need to talk about?
Is there? Oh, I think you need to announce another thing for a character in Smash. The hero thing.
Oh, Hero's getting a battle royale! Woo!
Yeah, so
That-
a lot of people have been asking since we announced the Koopaling one. And Ink just never officially confirmed it. So
yeah,
there you go. It's happening.
Alf and Olimar aren't.
Yeah, I think it's limited to the skins, not all of them represented in the final Smash, right?
I think so. Yeah, there's an argument to be made either way. We'll see what our budget looks like.
Fair.
When we get to
undecided for now, then.
But yeah. Anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks so much to Poppt1 and everyone coming over from that channel. Like, this is insane. What are we at? I don't have my phone.
Just, it's on your browser.
Okay, but then all these complicated browser clicking, newfangled gadget sling using kids. 7,311. We got like 200 subscribers since we've been doing this.
That's crazy.
It is absolutely crazy.
Thank you all so much for the support. It really means a ton. And it helps us keep doing this, which we love, and love getting to show you the efforts.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, thank you guys for watching. Welcome everyone. Hi Gregory Mency. Hi Robot. Hi everyone, and goodbye. Thank you so much, and we will see you next time once I find the right screen to
in like 3 months or something.
Click. I can do next week. I'm not gonna commit to anything. See ya.
Bye.